Hey everybody, Coach Chibi is back with more Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Future Redeemed. In the last session, we managed to complete the I guess, there's not really chapters in this. I guess you could say kind of like chapter 2 or chapter 3. I don't really know. But we managed to meet Mio. She's possessed by Alpha, otherwise known as Alvis. And we need to go rescue her. Alvis decided to say, screw all you guys. I'm going to go ahead and summon Origin again and be like the similar final boss of Final Fantasy 16. Notice how both Xenoblade Chronicles 3 and Final Fantasy 16 has like almost the same thing going on. For the most part, it's kind of weird. I don't know. Maybe Monolith and Square Enix are kind of working together. Also, it's funny that Monolith is called Monolith Soft, and Square Enix used to be called Square Soft. Ah, look at that. You're connecting.
Goodness.
Oh my god. That means nothing. Anyway, let's continue again.
Something topical for being streamed. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 OST is out now.
That's great. I can't wait for the game to not actually have proper endings. Does it have the Fog Beast theme? Actually, that would be Xenoblade 1 that will have the Fog Beast theme, not Xenoblade 2 or 3. No, 3 does
3,
have the
4,
and 3. Xenoblade 3 out now on future deletes. Alright.
Alright, cool.
Awesome. Cool. I don't know why you like this controller so much. Why did it shut off again? Bro, can I play the game, please? Like, you know? Wow, Sheena and my controller DC'd. That's
oh my god, why does this keep happening?
That's all right, cool. Okay, 8-bit
why does it keep happening?
I don't know. I can't really explain as to what's happening to you. Anyways,
I'm not doing anything.
Oh, the 8-bit doodoo decided to disconnected you. I blame the 8-bit doodoo. I'm gonna use the other controller because apparently that one wants to be stupid. And the other controller is on my bed. Damn it!
Okay.
It's so
Anyways. Okay. I don't know what's happening.
I swear, it's like this 8-bit doodoo controller is not even good.
I mean, I have no
who recommended this
experiment
stupid thing? Well, experiment. The controller sucks.
Hey. It's good.
Yeah, for you, not for me. It doesn't even charge correctly. It has to go ahead and be planted firmly onto the thing so that way the little
Firmly
red mark.
grasp it.
Whatever. Anyways, we were doing something, and I'm forced to play with this controller. As you can already see, my camera is drifting upwards.
Oh, yep, I see it.
Ah, look at that. Upwards drifting. Anyway, we need to go ahead and make Glimmer and Nicole good characters because they're getting beaten up by their dads. Because, yeah, we're doing a side quest where we have to fight their dads to become usurpers of the land or stuff.
You gotta be Giga Chads.
They can't be Giga Chads, they're too young. Giga Chads only apply to Naupons and Rex. Not Shulk. Shulk is just a nerd.
What a nerd.
Yeah, what a loser. But we managed to also figure out that, things happened. So we're just gonna be running around like aimlessly because it's blind. I don't know what I'm doing.
Hey, that's fine.
Yep, and that's basically cool. I mean, it's nice to walk around. This is what I used to do back when I played Xenoblade 1. Walking around, gathering materials, being annoyed by the 50 million side quests that I really want to not remember at all. Because, my god, 90% of them were completely pointless. And then there's like one person that's like, no, they got some very deep little conversations. You see, you just gotta look inside your heart and they can tell you some deep lore. And I'm just like, bro, you gotta chill out. These are NPCs. They are about as interesting as freaking characters in Kingdom Hearts NPCs. And those NPCs suck. They ain't that interesting at all. Like Kingdom Hearts NPCs, nah, man, you gotta get those good little cash
what
NPCs. No, they got NPCs. It's just in Kingdom Hearts. Wow, I don't know what the map button is anymore. It's like I haven't played. It's like when you play a bunch of games with different controllers. Yeah, thanks, drifting controller, for going up like that. Thank you.
Why did random piece sound like Kermit the Frog?
Hmm?
So why do the random piece sound like Kermit the Frog?
I don't know. Have you met peeps that sound like Kermit the Frog? Maybe you need Kermit the Frog friends. So that way you too can be Kermit the Frog.
What if I don't want to be Kermit?
And you can just go suck it then. Hey, look, there's a big giant monster over there. We're gonna get him. Oh my god, cutscene.
Oh my goodness.
Yo, he's got a flower.
Oh, those look,
Flower.
yeah,
It's a flower. It's a flower.
Yep, that's totally
It's
a flower.
a flower.
Uh-huh.
A flower.
Yep,
Flower.
totally a flower. Yep,
Flower.
definitely a flower.
Just a flower. Mm.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, look at the balls on that guy.
Ah,
Big giant ball sack.
great.
Oh my god,
great
he's so
star.
happy! Look at him, he's a pigment enemy! What is with this epic ass music for no reason? This thing literally... Yep, your entire head is nothing but balls. Wow.
What's the name of it? It was like tentacle something.
It's question mark.
No, it had a name.
I don't
I saw
have a name no more.
briefly.
No, there is no name.
Unless it's the parts.
Yeah, it's testicles.
I saw something.
No, it's
pop up-
no. Those are its attacks.
That's an attack.
Those
Oh,
are its
okay.
attacks.
Okay.
It has no name, like I said.
Okay. Oh, it's called tentacle tap. Okay.
Why does it have epic ass music for? This is not a serious fight. Apparently, I guess it is though.
What's the name of the plant monster you battled in 16? Marble? What do we call it?
Marlboros don't have balls.
Okay.
Marlboros are just literally things of demons that spawn nicotine at your mouth until you die. What is with this music?
Why
You
are we
hear
fighting
this?
this
Why?
thing?
Linkus, not Linkus.
What?
Pandora's daughter birthday.
Link
But
Zelda?
I'm so confused. Why is this music so epic for? You
I
hearing
don't
this?
know.
Why is this so epic?
I don't know.
Why? It's just a plant monster. Oh, later, Slapper, how's it going? We're just
Hey,
fighting
Slapka.
testicles. It farted on us.
Oh, that's even disgusting.
Yeah, it really be like that sometimes. What is this music? I like this. I like the music,
I'm
but this
just
is such
vibing,
an
man.
this is such an inappropriate theme.
Yes, it is. Why does it look like a new kind of mun?
Probably is.
It looks like one.
All right,
Like
guys,
a
you
new,
found the
new version that is like a third evolution of Tentacool.
ball of tool.
Oh, ew. I guess this takes BJ Bros to a whole new level, huh?
Hell yeah! This is probably where the meme came from. Came from these guys. As sad as that is.
Looks like Marini with those things on. I don't even know what that mun is.
You don't know Marine? Come on, Sheena, keep up. Damn, man, you don't.
I don't know what Marini is.
You don't know your stinking
Yes, I don't know my muns.
characters from video games.
You should broaden your horizons more, yeah.
Yeah, you should be like the
I do
guys
broaden my horizon.
You don't broaden your horizons. You limit your horizons to 2 games: Pokemon
wait.
and Pikmin.
What? No.
You only play those 2 games.
Oh,
You don't.
time to go incognito. There's a mun link. Oh, that thing. Ah.
Now, are you knowledgeable about the Pokemons?
I recognize it. It's like, oh, that thing. Look, I don't know their names.
How dare you not know its name?
No, I don't know his name.
Sadness. Now, it will never be a human.
If I play that every day, I will get burned out. No way, that's not my
We should play.
kind
Wait,
of.
we should play Donkey Kong every. Why?
We already streamed all 3 games though.
I'm curious. Why should we play Donkey Kong every day?
I would get burned out.
burnt out,
Ready
bro.
to
I
quit.
would be bored after a while.
Gotta broaden your horizons.
Yeah, and play other games that doesn't involve monkeys. Tentacles in the bag. Yeah, we got his balls.
All right, cool.
What do you need those for? Yo, we're gonna make balls
Oh,
food.
Linka.
That's fine. Maybe it's probably for the best. Alright, time to go to the kitchen and go make some...
Now then, back we go.
I
Your
have
mom-
seen Pikmin. I know how Pikmin is. I think I'm good what Pikmin is.
Yeah, we already know what Pikmin's about. It's basically genocidal beans, right? That's what the game is about?
But what if I don't want to be an ape gamer?
I don't know. It sounds lame.
I'm not a furry.
You gotta be an ape gamer. Why? Ugh.
Alright, I'm a supernatural demon type.
And you play none of those games, by the way.
Hey,
There's
I
not
play
one-
games that
there-
have the
what-
Halloween or like supernatural-esque kind of deal.
Hollow Knight doesn't count.
Yes,
Hollow
it
Knight has
does.
none of that in it.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Well, it has the spoopiness.
Mickey!
we met Mickey last time.
Well, we'll meet him again. He had a star
What
on
do
him.
you all think Pikmin tastes like? I don't know. Pick carrots.
Yeah, isn't it Pikmin? Oh, did you hear that they made their own... Nintendo made their own personal flower and called them Pikmins?
Oh yeah, yeah. They made their own flour. They breaded their own flowers.
Which is impressive that they made actual Pikmin flowers. I'm like, oh, that's
Yeah, and I'm
actually...
like, whoa, wait.
That's kind of pretty interesting.
How do you do that?
Oh, well, I mean, you can create anything if you truly believe in yourself. That's why the world
Nah,
sucks
look,
right now,
I'm
because
not- I'm
nobody
not- I'm
actually
not a-
creating anything useful.
I mean, I'm not a botanist.
I mean, yeah, neither are they. Have you seen the farming in most games that they have?
What if they are invasive species? Oh, I want those.
Yo.
Takoyaki.
Oh, tentacle balls. That
Some
makes perfect
takoyaki.
sense.
Gimme.
That's
Gimme,
what it
gimme.
is.
I want some takoyaki.
That's why it had balls on them. You see,
I
guys,
want
it was appropriate. It basically just
I
says that her mother likes octopus balls.
I like takoyaki.
Happy birthday, Linka. Enjoy your ball food.
I want takoyaki for my birthday.
Oh, look. We maybe have to go to our deaths. We need to make something good for you. Yeah,
There
we're
was a
upset-
cruel game with this food. I'm sorry.
The obsession with the tentacles. Yes, I was very interested in hentai, but now I'm not. It was actually for food. Ah, okay, cool. I was concerned for a second.
Can you share?
Alright, let's see in clarification. The monster you defeated was not what we usually use for making octomayo. Ow.
Uh-oh.
What? Oh, hang on. I heard about octomonsters from your dad. You heard it from Zeke. That was
Oh,
dumb.
no.
Yes, all the partial characteristics do seem to match those found in that monster broadly. But you know what dad could be like, boss. Never one to sweat the finer yeah, I was gonna say, it's Zeke, dude. What the hell is wrong with you? Seriously? Well, looks like you really put your foot in this one, Rex. Damn. I'm sorry, Linka. What a way to let you down on your birthday, no less. I can still eat them anyways.
It still looks tasty.
It's still good. It's still good. Tastes nice though. You didn't even eat
Ow.
one of them.
Even see one disappear. There's still like an even amount of takoyaki there.
Video games. We can't actually
Oh, it's
animate
consistent.
feed yet. Yeah, you don't have to say it. Just make me feel better. Oh well, it's certainly not the same as I'm used to, but it's still a great variation of fried octomayo. The
There's
flavor
still the same
brings back
amount.
fun- Yeah, it's still the same amount. She didn't eat any of it. She's faking it.
I wish you did it.
Now everybody, feast! Feast! But tentacles,
Oh, they're not that bad.
Glimmer, you haven't seen any of the
You
artwork
haven't seen the
for
internet.
Mithra and Pyra.
You haven't seen the internet. What your mother has gone through.
Oh yeah, anyways. Oh, here girls bottoms up! Ah, this is a terrible. I'm glad that Xenoblade 2 is still keeping up with the hentai jokes. Good job, guys. Proud of you.
Namely, all of them have octopus in it, but one is filled with a lot of wasabi. Oh, everyone gets a bite and pass around the box. Whoever gets the wasabi one not only loses and hurts instead, but also pays for the takoyaki. Oh.
Oh.
So takoyaki roulette.
You know, I got a roulette for that. If I get the wasabi, somebody getting punched in the face. And that person that's getting punched in the face is the one that's actually paying for the takoyaki. Kiss my ass with that one. That's not a fun game. That's annoying. I don't like wasabi at all. I've tasted it and it's disgusting.
I tasted it before and I don't like it either.
People get punched for that. And I'm a pissed off person when it comes to nasty crap.
You only pissed because you ate it.
Doesn't matter. Still crap. Anyways, Karam. Talk to me.
Karam.
Thank you. Alright, so we know
it
that...
sounds like he has a PTSD from wasabi. He does.
Oh, I do. What the frick do you mean if I have a freaking PTSD? Bro, I do. I had it.
Do I need to remind you of the story, or you never heard of it?
In West Philadelphia, born and raised, I got myself food most of my days. Took a wasabi, thought it was gum, and found out it really wasn't.
Oh, you don't know the story? Oh, okay. So, minus that song, basically, he got himself a bento box.
I was like, oh my god, the bento box is so great!
He got a bento box, and,
This is pretty rare,
he
right?
saw the wasabi, and he thought it was, what you thought it was?
Bro, I thought it was a gum.
You thought it was like some sort of green gum. You took a mouthful of that wasabi, and yeah, you know how it goes.
Yeah. Chock full of wasabi. Now I texted the chat and say, what the fuck is this?
yeah. And I like how you circled a thing. You showed a picture, you circled a thing. Me and Sabrina are like, oh.
I'm like, what? What is it? To be honest, when you guys said, oh, I thought I got poisoned or something. I was like, oh, am I dead? And like, if I'm dying now, is that it? Is it game over for me? I'm like, oh, joy. I'm glad that they put poison in bento boxes. What a stinking traditional Japanese meal is this? Oh, I made this just for you, senpai. Oh, thank you. Why is there poison here?
I think I remember that Sabrina's like, oh, and then I think I yelled in all caps. I'm like, that's wasabi!
What the fuck does the Big Hero 6 character have to do with this?
I think that's what you typed too.
Yeah, that's what I typed. I was like, what the hell does the damn character from Big Hero 6 have to do with the food I just ate? I'm sorry. Oh, no one want wasabi. It's the black dude from Big Hero 6. I was like, oh, that's the thing you smear on your sushi. Why didn't tell me that?
Yeah, if you want. Look, we assume that you know what wasabi is.
Y'all make it sound like I eat Japanese food every goddamn day in my life.
Oh, maybe not so, but I would assume that you at least heard of wasabi.
I'm not effing knowledgeable about these damn Japanese foods. Do I look like I friggin' know about these wasabis? No, only know one dude. He was in friggin' movie, and the movie was I. Thinking I'm supposed to know every goddamn thing.
Curry.
There was like no fucking, there was like no anime weeb shit that I had to watch that had wasabi in it. You think I'm watching cooking anime that said, oh, this is wasabi? And yeah, I definitely wouldn't know what it was if I was watching a cooking anime. Fighting food on it, have a wasabi enemy, probably would have made the show a lot better.
It wouldn't surprise me if there was one.
Yeah, and he's probably the villain. Because fuck it. Might as well make it.
Oh no!
Not Dr. Wasabi! Guys, we gotta go!
You gotta do it in the 4Kids dub voice.
Yeah, the 4Kids dub. Oh no, it's Dr. Wasabi! It's that guy that keeps messing with us! We have to stop him, guys! Who the fuck is this? Oh, hi! Dr. Wasabi and his band of gangsters!
My bro was so traumatized, you recall why he typed. Yep, no, we legit, like, remember how the conversation went. I remember he circled the picture, and you're like, what the hell was this stuff that I ate?
Crack.
Dr. Wasabi made a giant death attack robot, yes. Doctor was
And it
something
has-
that's a spice to your life.
And then it has that annoying 4Kiss soundtrack that everyone loves.
It's all like Animal Crossing. It's all like Animal Crossing noise, but sped up. And you go.
Hey, I can't believe it! I found my deck! It looks like I can finally use my Wing Karibo card. I put one card face down and end my turn.
Probably 90% of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Cast in 4Kiss sounded like it. Man, after a while, it got annoying.
Yeah. Yes, it does. It makes super spicy stuff with every hot sauce created. No. You're not a real man if you know what Kuchipachi is. What is Kuchipachi? What is that? I actually never heard of Kuchipachi.
Sorry, is that Pacha's step cousin?
Kuchipachi? Let me Google that. What is this Kuchipachi? Like, I actually legit don't know what Kuchipachi is. Oh, it's just a Tamagotchi thing.
Oh, there was a food.
It's a Tamagotchi character.
Oh.
Indeed.
It's a sweet and laid-back Tamagotchi character who loves to eat, hangs out with family, and loves hot springs and the lush natural scenery of his home, Apache Forest. Okay. Is that a literal wasabi? I have no idea what that looks like. Cyber, I trust Laco. I know his stuff is wholesome stuff or innocent stuff, not anything of the weirdness.
Damn. Sorry, Cyber.
Sorry, I've been friends with him for more than a decade, so I know his stuff.
You're a degenerate, Ashita, for now. Until you know her better.
That's not what I meant. Listen, man, like my browser history is traumatized.
Hey, I didn't do shit to you. That's your own fault. You got
I was like,
curious.
whose fault is that?
You want to look up Leviathan tales. That's your own fault.
Oh.
I know what you into. Tell your girlfriend, too. I'm going to tell her that,
Your
hey.
face expression's cute, though.
Yeah, that's fine, but that doesn't matter. You know, we still got
No, I'm
Cyber
talking
who's
about the
into...
Kuchipachi.
Kuchipachi sounds
I
like
had
a random
Tamagotchi
villain.
before, but
No,
I
you
don't know if I
didn't.
had.
I bet you killed
I had
all your
2.
creatures. Wow, who are the
3.
2?
But I don't even know if I had that character as my Tamagotchi before.
They had the upper hand. This was basically what I predicted.
I remember Tamagotchis.
Yeah, I remember Tamagotchis, too. I remember when Tamagotchis were cool.
I always brought them to school, and I had to like always remember to turn the volume down because there is a way to actually turn it mute it, but you can still tinker with it. But I remember one time it made a loud jingle sound, and I'm like, oh shoot, I had to hide it at my desk. I'm like, you didn't hear anything?
You got Tamagotchis? Give me them!
Oh, my Tamagotchi.
You got Tamagotchis on your phone?
For the record, I didn't have a phone at elementary school. What kid has a phone at that age?
Looks at today's kids.
Yep, Zoomers.
Damn you Zoomers and your Zoom-Zoomy and Zoom-Zooms. Back in my day, we didn't have Zoom-Zooms. We had to deal with communicating on social media, actual processors, and video game technology, and books. And then you realize that was actually kind of a stupid era, but we kind of sort of enjoyed it, I think. Ironically, not really. It was kind of crap. I don't know. To be fair, it was kind of stupid.
Where did the "you have games on your phone" meme even came from? I have
don't
no
know,
idea.
to be honest. All I know is I hear it a lot, and usually whenever I hear anything from my friends, I just copy them just like anything else. You can tell that I don't keep up with half of the jokes on the internet.
Yeah.
Because I really don't. 90%
I
of the
just
jokes,
see
no
stuff
offense,
and that's it.
like 90% of any of the jokes I say are usually from the groups of friends that we hang out with. But I don't end up following jokes all that much. Like games on your phone, one, which is one I despise the most. Anything else, meme-wise, is just literally from friends. I do not keep up with jokes. My old jokes are
No.
90s jokes, and half of that is not even funny anyways.
Oh, wait, you found it?
No, you found memes? You got games on your phone?
Oh, this ought to be good.
So I was gonna say it's coming from some random ass YouTuber from space.
It came from a toxic person, but like, oh, we can't use that joke anymore.
No, we can still use it as long as we use it in a positive way and not use it in a negative
I mean,
way.
that's true, because, you know...
Remember, all power has responsibility. That's not what he said.
What?
Well, Uncle Ben is dead, so it doesn't matter what he said.
Wow. Disrespecting Uncle Ben here.
The freaking comics disrespect Uncle Ben. They don't make that guy survive.
Some streamer I
Shocker.
never...
Shocker is someone that we don't never heard of.
Oh.
I said Monokuma for a second.
Some streamer I never heard of named Momo Mancer had a cousin who in a clip was constantly asking him, got games on your phone over and over while he streamed in a nasally voice.
Oh,
I don't know,
at least they're remembered for you got games on your phone. You got games on your phone.
Nothing toxic or
You
anything
got
like
games
that.
on your phone. You got games on your phone. You got games on your phone.
I mean, yeah, if you have like those hardcore tour or Animal Crossing Pocket Camp and all that.
You got games on your phone. You got games on your phone.
Did you finish those errands?
Did you finish
those
games?
errands?
You got games
Did
on
you
your
finish those
phone.
games?
You got games. You got games on your phone. You got games on your phone.
You got games on your phone. I do not have games on my phone.
And I never will have games on your phone. And then stop asking me that. So
What did I do? What did I do? What did I predict?
You got games on your phone. Yo, let's go.
Ew, what did I do?
What did you do? What'd she do?
Let's call it there.
Alright, I predicted the future. What did I do?
I see the future.
I see a vision. No, that his origin is quite dark. Oh.
Wait, really?
Oh.
Man,
well,
don't tell me he beat up his cousin because they were just asking for games on their phone. Either that or the person passed away.
he probably threw the phone at his face or something.
Either that or the person passed away. That's usually
I
the thing I'm always guessing at this point.
Look,
Oh, egg.
perhaps we can
That's a
place
giant
something
egg.
there.
Hell
Something we
yeah.
can place here, somewhere we can jump off.
No, we're gonna... Yo, we're set. Averaging. That sexy ass music.
I was gonna say, does it always play the jingle every time you activate the grand rails?
No, it's just play. This is the theme
Uh-oh.
music.
Okay, because when it played and during
Oh.
that, it's just kind of so fitting. Like, does it play that jingle?
Over there is story progression. Man, what happened to the... Oh. Huh. Wait, where are we going to? We're going... Where are we going with that? True? Where are we going off to? What is that? What's that area? What's that place called? Eat Live Research Center? I think that's probably Tefra Cave. Either that's not Tefra Cave, and I'm just very, very stinkingly confused. Anyways, I gotta go ahead and love up these little kitties, because they're kind of weak, and they need to beat up their dads, as I stated before.
Oh.
What? They got to beat up their dads. If they don't beat up their dads, they're going to lose. And guys, damn it, I can't let Nicole and Glimmer lose to their dads.
I mean,
Dads are
you shouldn't let them.
trash. Get this first.
All right, look at
Glimmer,
you.
are you good? Boost healing arts recharge speed by 30 when an ally HP is low. That might be good enough, so get that.
All the hard work pays off.
Now, since I will be using you to be able to face against your dad, I need you to kind of end up having like a much better defense setup than the one that you have right now. Reduce damage taken by allies at a fixed radius of 25%. Put that in there. Now, what are these? At start of chain attack,
Oh.
increase TP by 5. Allows you to cancel one art into another. That would be useful. Increase physical defense and ether defense by 7 percentage points. Reduce damage taken by 25. I still say get that.
There we go.
There you guess also kind of get these to increase it. That's a long list of text at the corner of my eye. I can literally see that long text
Oh, Jesus,
at
man.
the corner of my eye.
I'm not gonna read it out loud. I'll just read it to myself just in case if it contains anything, you know, sensitive.
Uh-huh. 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 Wow. How about this? Here's what we're gonna do. All memes are all terrible anyways, so regardless, every single let's just be real here. Every origin to everything always sucks. Like, let's not even kid ourselves here.
Usually, half the time it's like, oh, that's where it came from.
Yeah, like every origin of everything
Usually you get
sucks.
some that are actually pretty funny.
Yeah, some are pretty funny. Not that one though. That was not funny.
Not that one.
That was not actually funny. That was actually kind of disappointing.
And you know what the reality is? We're gonna forget about this in a week or so.
Yes, we are.
Yep.
We really are.
Blink guy was funny. Oh, the blinking gif? I like that gif. The guy that, you know, blinks at you.
Did you know that during the time when he was blinking, he was actually seeing something very disturbing? It was very awful, and people end up using it as a meme. Yeah.
Okay, I'll be honest with you. When I first saw that, the guy blinking gif, I don't know why, I thought it was Nintendo Capri Sun.
How?
It looks like him a little bit, to me.
That's kind of racist.
Like,
you know?
when he was younger, it looks like him to me for a bit.
Okay.
When he was younger.
Okay. I don't see it, but okay.
Well, to me, it does. It's just like, why does every time I see that gif, it just looks like Nintendo Capri Sun.
I don't know, Sheena. Tell me, cause I mean,
It
I don't
looks
see
like
it.
it, but like at a very younger age.
I don't see it. I guess we'll probably continue on with the story because it seems like I can't really level up enough. And since Sabrina has told me that going through this area is not gonna really activate, what is it? Ending progression, giant meteor origin spinning on top of us, looming in the darkness. We can continue on here. I think we got enough. Besides, we gotta go and upgrade the car. Let's go!
Oh,
Hey, he's excited.
hey,
Good. Anyways,
you should be.
let's go! And we're here.
Oh boy.
Blocking our entrance. Is that you guys doing? Yeah, didn't want anyone blundering in by accident. Okay, so we can go in. Great start. What are we gonna do about it? Just sit tight a second. I'm gonna punch it. Yo, is Rex actually freaking...
Oh, this would be good.
Oh no, he's just gonna slash
Oh,
it.
okay. I was gonna
Okay,
say, I
well,
thought you
I
just punched it.
I guess that makes more sense. Yo, double
God.
spinning edge.
And Glimmer's like, whoa.
That's my dad.
Well, she doesn't
Man
know
after
that.
my own heart.
And Rex like, ah, yeah, like, you like that, Glimmer? Be proud of your dad.
Even though you don't know I'm your dad. Okay, let's see if we can hear some tradition. Never mind, we got fog assholes here.
More thought tunnel.
Hold on. Just let them say the name of the place. Gargoyles.
Oh.
Those are Xenoblade. What the hell
Whoa.
are gargoyles in here? Fog beasts
Oh.
and rabid beasts. This cave ain't no picnic. That's exactly the reason we sealed it away. Our objective lies in the inner recess. Uh-huh. Let's grab the stuff and get the hell out.
Alright.
I think this is probably supposed to kind of be like, I don't know. I think it's supposed to be like Tefra Cave. I don't know.
Think so?
You're asking the wrong person here. I don't have memories of anything. I'm not like
fair.
Joey and Sabrina who can remember things off the rip. I've just played the game and they just basically say, hey, this is this. I'm like, and that's it. Because then I'm just like,
I remember, like, I have a better memory for video games than in real life, funny enough.
That's depressing, because that means Sheena's gonna forget me in 5 years.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Oh.
Yes, you are.
No,
Just
I'm
admit
not.
it, Sheena. Damn.
No,
Just admit it. Admit it.
I'm not admitting anything.
I said admit it, or else I'm going
Nope.
to cry on stream right now.
You're not.
I'm crying. I'm
Oh
in
no,
tears.
you're crying.
I'm in tears.
Anyways, but yeah. I mean, hey, you remember video games, you're better than me. I can remember things in real life, so that's my special ability. Alright.
We seem to be at a little bit of a overletfield, which is goody, good.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
If only if I can lower Rex and Shokes
For
a
me,
level.
myself, I don't mind that.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't matter to me. If I end up beating the boss in like 5 hits, who cares?
This was
What the?
basically what I
Oh.
predicted.
Wowie zowie.
Wowie zowie!
Should be our alert.
Wowie zowie.
This'll only take a minute.
Is it even worth it?
It is worth it. We gotta kill everything, damn it. You see the little
Is
yellow
it
bar?
worth it? It's worth the experience, my boy.
That was Glimmer who said that, but sure.
Oh, it's Glimmer? I still love the asshole line that she says.
Yeah, it's like her saying like to the player and not to the not to herself.
Like, good job, asshole, or something like that.
So I wonder, what is the
Yes?
meaning of life? The meaning of life is expressing yourself to the fullest abilities. Don't let life get you down. Express yourself. Unless it's negative, then don't do that.
Well, okay.
Onwards and upwards.
I still love the edit where someone put F you for those talking flowers.
I mean, I'm glad that there is an option to turn it off because, you know, people will be annoyed by those guys after a while.
I'm not gonna turn them off for the first time.
I know, but I'm just saying, I know people will be annoyed by them because people don't like things talking to them. That's why there are some folks that don't play Xenoblade because the characters don't shut up.
Can you just mute the voices?
You can, but why would you want to? You will never know what the boss is actually doing until
But
they
then you
kill
probably
you.
will still talking to cutscenes, right? Like the actual movie
Nope.
cutscene. Oh,
Well,
really?
actually, no. I think there might be separate.
Like the
if-
actual cinematic cutscenes.
Well, hold on. We'll see after we kill this.
Like not the one with the text box, like the one with the actual subtitles. on them.
talking about. I'm checking the option now.
All right, let me see. No. Apparently, this is just literally the end game. So it actually does end up muting them entirely.
That's gonna sound weird for cutscenes.
Yeah, especially basically it's gonna give it time. That's basically what real life is gonna be after a while. Won't be nothing but fucking silence.
We're gonna be in a silent film.
I wonder, is this the cave from?
Oh, why is there
friggin',
so much fog?
I wonder if this is the cave from Xeno 2. You know that one annoying ass cave where you have to go get the sword and then you get that wonderful scene that everyone loves. I think this is supposed to be a combination of. Actually, no, it's a freaking ruins there.
I have
What the
no idea
hell
what you're
is
talking
that?
about.
I know, you know, Tyler, it's making commentary. Damn.
Supposed to be here.
Bam.
Talks here, interrupting as we flip the shadow giraffe.
There's a giraffe.
Look at him spin.
I don't know why he said that. Doesn't make any sense.
I
It's
don't-
clearly not a fucking giraffe, dude.
Shadow giraffe.
Yeah, giraffe.
Alright, so as I was saying, the cave. Basically the cave system from Xeno 2 where you're going after the third Aegis Blade. Basically the Numa Blade.
Ah, that cave.
So yeah, I'm kind of thinking
That
this
cave.
might be it, considering none of the enemies here are from fucking Xeno 1. Oh, except for those guys, who is literally... Oh, okay, no, he left us alone. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Well, this room's looking kind of sussy-wussy, monusty.
Here.
What? Hear what?
Try not to spoil stuff, but is it the line that says "I love you" and all of you part? Oh, okay.
So it kind of looks like that. It might not be that cave, but hey, if it is, cool. If it's not, oh well. It's not like I'm gonna know every single freaking reference of this game.
But it's time to explore!
Whee!
I don't know why the hell the characters now have the idea of fighting in the water.
Do not understand the logic behind it.
Well, they're looking for you, Hardly
Yeah,
a
big old fish.
The shark.
Oh, it's a shark. Yeah, well, look, they're still fish.
Baby shark. Baby
No.
shark. It's a
No.
shark.
No.
It's a shark. Look at the shark. Look at
No.
the shark. Look at it spin. It's a spin.
Done?
I am done. I am done. Alright, I think I'm done being fancy and optimal. It's time to be unoptimal. It's time to change the community. That's not where it is. Party skill. That's not what it is. Item. That's also not what it is. Unity. There we go. Alright, so Matthew, you will stick with A. And Glimmer, or Nicole, you will stick with your dad.
Let's do our best.
And Glimmer, you will stick with your dad.
With your
And with
papa.
that, for use!
Oh yeah. So we got Mighty Link, which is literally the same thing we've been doing since day one. And the Protectors and Divine Blades. Reduces damage to allies by 10% and boosts HP recovery by 10%. Does not stack. Deals immense damage to target and inflicts blowdown. Boosts all allies' critical rate by 15% and critical hit damage by 30%. Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
You gotta put the defense with the defenses.
Oh my god, is that a waterfall?
Oh, there's a
Oh,
beast.
hi.
Hi. No, a
Alright.
shark just popped out like before you scroll the camera.
Baby dude.
No, it's back.
Baby dude. Baby shark.
Baby
shark.
It's back. No. No.
Baby shark.
Go away.
Go
away. Go away.
Go away. Why are you like this?
Why
Go.
are you like this?
Yeah. He's a shark.
Why you
splash,
gotta
splash,
be like
splash.
this?
He's a shark. Splash, 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 splash.
No.
It's okay.
Why are you like this?
Because I am. And it's going to be fine.
No! Cyber! You're not helping.
Oh my god, it's like he's with his
Big and Ray.
wives again! Except he's not.
Nope.
There's nothing
Aw.
over here!
0 out of 10.
0 out of 10. Worst DLC ever. Whatever. I don't want to be here anyways.
You get a perfect rating if you get a secret behind your waterfall.
Yep, you can be like the best you can be like the worst indie game on the planet, and then if you have a thing behind the waterfall, you get an instant 10.
Wow.
Still be considered crap though. By the end of the day.
That's not like an IGN thing. Like the only good thing about it was just the secret behind the waterfall.
No, apparently that's like the thing that they were. I mean, we're waiting for the point where they start to do that with One Piece. Speaking of One Piece,
I heard that was gooch.
Yeah, I heard the live action is actually really good.
yeah, here are selling like hotcakes.
Well, you can watch that when you get over here.
Oh, you can watch the One Piece?
I have Netflix.
But what about the One Piece One Piece?
I mean, it's on there. Not all the episodes, but it's on there.
No, the episode dudes. But
It's
now,
Netflix, dude.
but now we
Netflix
can
doesn't
talk
have all
about.
the episodes.
But now we could say that the One Piece is real. You know how much I wanted to say that. That face and all. Even though, unfortunately, that I feel bad for actual One Piece fans, but that scene is getting memed on, but that scene is actually kind of disappointing. It's
Live action or the anime?
The anime. That scene is sad and depressing, dude. Like,
What's happening in this scene?
he's crying because something is happening to an important character, to Chopper.
Okay.
So like obviously people are basically people made that one face that he makes into a meme.
Oh, that face.
So it's like, damn, like mind you, I don't even know the context behind it, but it's like it is a kind of a
just
sad.
a face.
It's an actual sad scene and people just memeing on it. Cause it's not, cause that scene is actually not from the One Piece is real. That's just from some random. I don't even. Well, actually, I don't know if that's even an actual line from the show. I think it's just some random dude that's just dubbing over the scene that the guy is saying the One Piece is real, and then everybody just kind of just follows suit. Where the guy
That's
like
exactly maybe that's where how the meme started.
but like yeah, cause what I saw like a Twitter post. It was like I think Silverbeard or whatever his name is, where he says the One Piece is real, and then that's it, and then everybody just basically just memed on it to hell and back by putting random characters in that Chopper face, and it's like Kid Icarus is real.
I think there was a Kid Icarus one that was
Yes,
that
there
face.
was.
Almost uncommon.
Palutena is real.
I like how Nintendo posted like images from their packs, and they show like weapon displays, what weapons the Smash character uses, and of course, in the corner there was Pit's bow, and then some of the people in the community were like, "Oh my God, it's a bow!"
Oh my God, it's the old thing Kid
See,
Icarus
I could have
related.
said something myself, but I didn't.
Actually, that's Palutena's bow.
You're right, actually, because it is actually called the Palutena bow.
Nerd. Look at you, showing your nerdiness. No one
It is what
cares.
it's called in the present.
No one cares.
And Palutena is the one that gives you that. Therefore, she's the one that made it, and it's called the Palutena
it's
bow.
called the pit bow. Actually, it's not Pit's bow. It's actually Palutena's bow. You see, in the beginning of the game, he actually gets the bow from her and he inherits it. It's very interesting, yeah. Oh, these enemies freaking respawn? Oh, no, they didn't. I just haven't killed these guys. Get off the wall. What's wrong with you guys?
I mean, there is another Palutena weapon, and it is called the Palutena blade.
So what about the rod? Is it called Palutena's rod?
There's no rod. It's only a bow and a blade.
Oh, okay. I thought the staff was called a rod.
No, there's no Palutena staff.
Okay, well, that's good.
It's only bow and blade.
That would have been awful if it was, though. Good job, Nintendo.
and the staff that Dark Pit is using in his Smash 4 pose, I mean, that's legit called a Dark Pit staff. There's no
Why?
special name for it. It's literally just because that's the staff that he uses to snipe you in Chapter 6.
Spoilers.
Not really much of a spoiler, but okay.
It is. You just spoiled
Whatever.
the game, man. Now I don't want to play the game anymore, man.
I already know
You
that
just
Dark
spo-
Pit's in the game.
No, nobody knows that Dark Pit is in the game. Nobody knows that
You play Smash Brothers.
then because it's just a random reskin.
So, I mean, that's what a lot of people actually Dark Pit
It's an
as.
Echo Fighter. Even though he's not an Echo Fighter, he's literally the same
He
character. He's
plays a
different
little bit
character.
different than Pit, and I actually prefer his play
The
style.
only difference between Dark Pit and Pit is that one uses electroshock and the one uses a bow, and that's it. With dark arrows on it. That's about it.
And his
Everything
Smash
else.
is different, where it's more so you gotta be in the
No,
line of
his
sight.
final smash is the same damn one. I wish he summoned two dark chariot horses to run you over instead.
Really, he doesn't really have anything special when it
And
comes from
that's
Uprising.
what makes him lame.
And the sniping thing that he does, that's a reference to that chapter.
It still makes him lame. I wish he did something else.
I mean,
like he
it is
beats
a
you
staff,
up.
and that staff in particular is for, good for sniping.
That's nice, but that's
Oh,
still
okay, not necessarily that stuff. I guess it has a good range, but there is actually a snap that there is a different mode that you can actually go into sniping mode with
That's
it.
not the point. The point I'm trying to make is that the fact that it's, it doesn't have a good thing. Dark Pit is poo-poo pit. He doo-doo now. He doo-doo pit now.
and like this is just a kind of a nitpick, but in both his Smash 4 and Ultimate Render had a Dark Pit staff, but yeah, that's not his weapon that he mainly uses. That's just his Final Smash weapon.
All right, nerd, calm down. You want to go complain to Sakurai for that?
I don't mind the same playstyle that both of them do, but I kind of wish the Dark Pit was a little bit different, or at least use the staff more.
Yeah, like that's kind of that.
Because the render has the staff.
And you only use it for his Final Smash only. Yeah, that is kind of something that, like, I kind of wish that 90% of all the Echo fighters were like that. But I understand. Well, actually, Dark Pit's not Echo. He's a separate character. But
No, he is an Echo.
He is an Echo?
He's an
Is
Echo.
he? I thought it was separate.
Yep. No, he's Echo.
No. I thought like Echoes were just literally one-to-one the same exact character with the same
He's
exact
Echo.
with different
Dr.
damage.
Mario's Echo. Lucina's Echo.
Okay, see that. Okay, to be honest, I think that was the reason as to why people kind of didn't really like the whole Echo thing to begin with. Like the Echo thing kind of made it so that other characters could get in. But then I also realized that Dr. Mario. No. Doctor. I don't think Dr. Mario's an Echo.
No, he's an Echo.
How? No. He can't be an Echo because his entire moveset is different. No,
he's an Echo.
But his entire moveset is different. How can he
Same
be
with
an
Lucina.
Echo?
Lucina's an Echo.
No, Lucina is not an Echo either
Yes,
because
she is.
she doesn't have the tip though.
Yeah,
See,
but
that's
she's
the-
an Echo.
See, that's the part that doesn't make any sense for these
I
Echo
could look
characters.
at Smash Bros. Website right
No,
now.
that's nice, but the problem is that if you call them Echo characters, they need to be the exact same. Simon and Richter are the same. They don't have different friggin' attacks. They have the same holy waters, just one is blue and one is red. They still have the same axe. They still have the same boomerang. And then why the hell the other? See, this is why Echo Fighters is such a dumb concept. They should have made it. And Smash Brothers is the most. Smash Ultimate sucks. I don't know. Is Melee better?
I'll look right now.
Because that doesn't make any sense. I thought they were Echoes
Do
because they were
you
literally.
remember the Everyone Is Here trailer? They clearly called them Echoes.
But they fight differently, especially Lucina. Her attack damage is not the same as Marv.
So does Dark Pit.
Dark Pit doesn't have the same damage ceiling. If you're an Echo, you're supposed to be the same Echo. Echo means the same thing.
Yep. Daisy's an Echo. Lucina's, yep, I see it. They have the E right next to it. But Lucina, Martha's 21. Lucina is 21E. Ooh.
Get your throat back. You seem the Echoes seem to be draining your ass right now.
Basically what I predicted.
There.
It's like I don't understand that. It's like you have Echo Fighter. They're supposed to be literal Echoes.
Chrom is an Echo of Roy. Dark Pit is an Echo of It.
No, see, that doesn't make that. I don't believe that Chrom is an echo of Roy because his up smash is not the same. How are you an echo if your thing is different? That's the thing that doesn't make any sense. Why do you call them echoes, but you don't go ahead and actually make them any difference?
Okay. I will say you are right. Dr. Mario is actually not an echo. I thought he was.
Yeah, I told you, because his thing is different. So why everybody else is echoes? So stupid. What the hell is Phantom? What's Phantonomanoon? Phenomenon. Phenomenon. I don't know. Look, my point is, there shouldn't be echoes. They're not echoes. They're freaking liars. And
They're their own characters.
Sakurai doesn't know what he's doing.
But no, I agree. The echo thing is just actually kind of dumb. Just make them their own separate characters.
They are their own separate characters. We consider them
are.
their own separate characters. No one
They
calls them
are.
echoes.
Always has been.
Only boomers call them echoes because they're boomers. That's right.
Wait,
I'm
hold
calling
on.
them out.
What did you call Richter?
I called him. He's not. What? If he's not an echo to freaking Simon, I'm gonna be really mad.
He's an echo of Simon.
Okay, but that doesn't make any sense because they literally play the exact same. Simon and Richter are echoes because they play the exact same thing.
Oh, and you have Ken as an echo too.
That has always been the case for Ken and everything. The only difference is that people prefer Ken over Ryu because Ken is cooler and Ryu is ass and doo-doo and no one likes him. And it's true fact. I play Street Fighter and one kid in the washing machine. Yeah, he was in the washing machine. I don't know why, but he played only Ken. He never played Ryu.
Hold on, you
he
said washing machine?
Yeah, he was in the washing machine. Don't ask. I don't know why. He was very weird.
No, because I'm just reminded of something from My Hero.
Wait, did you just play? you play Street Fighter in a washing machine too?
No, I never. Okay, I never really played Street Fighter. I'm just reminded one character in My Hero.
Yeah, but right, that's right. And the
Yeah.
reveal is there was an actual character and not a fucking washing machine who just gained quirk powers, which I really thought, cause I was like, what the that's an actual person in there? Bro, I thought you were just a fucking washing machine that became sentient. I wouldn't be surprised. We literally got a fucking kid
I mean, in
with
the
gray
universe
for
of My
hair.
Hero, it wouldn't be surprising.
Yeah, we got abandoned child. We got friggin' hot and cold. We got friggin' people who can pull.
We got mood swing character.
We got we got person that can pull items out of their chest. For all
We got
intents and purposes,
Lucas.
you being a friggin' sentient washing machine wouldn't have been surprising to me.
It wouldn't be
We
surprising.
literally have a bird that literally is real and has human features and really is towards the reset and grow. Why is this a thing? Why would you want to do that? Stupid. I don't understand the concept behind that. Anywho, back to the back and forth thing. As I was saying, Echo Fighters is stupid. I don't know why they even exist. And for people who say that they were doo-doo, I believe them now because they were actually in fact doo-doo. They were like the most stupidest concept in Smash Brothers, and I hope that the Smash 5 will do away with it and they will only end up focusing on real
Ultimate
characters.
is technically a Smash 5.
Oh yeah, you're right. Smash 600. My bad. Anyways, the next Smash character should just have Mario characters and no one else.
So, Super Mario
Super
Smash.
Mario Smash. Sounds like a bad porno, but
Super
anywho.
Mario Brothers Smash.
Nope, that still sounds like a hentai.
That was basically what I predicted.
Why do you have to put it in that route?
Now the route is complete. Now let's talk
Oh,
about the
it's
problem with
not.
Smash Brothers. Now,
Oh, God.
Smash Brothers concept is
There's
that
a
it's
lot of things I can
basically
say about Smash
it's,
Brothers.
Smash
The
Brothers
community
is what it
itself
is.
can
Well,
be
look, the
good.
community basically got into Smash Brothers so they can go ahead and with the people because they thought it was funny and they thought that they consent to that. They didn't consent to that. You guys ruined the Smash stuff and it's stupid, but whatever. This is the problem with people these days. They don't make any sense. And they don't
Alright, so
really
what's
understand.
Ultimate's problem? Let's see. It has a very piss poor single player mode. Oh, not single player, but
No,
story
the
mode.
single
story
player,
mode.
the single player is only good for one run, and if you decide
And
to be,
that's it.
and if you decide to be funny, you can make it into a fun game by making it into a Nuzlocke.
But even when you like still continue it, it just feels like an extension of the Spirit Board. That's really it. It's just an extended
I mean,
Spirit
that's literally
Board.
what it is.
Yeah, am I wrong though?
No, you're not, but that's literally what
Yeah.
it is.
It's really what it is.
All my power.
Oh, I wonder if that's new because we now know that A is part of Alpha.
Maybe.
I don't remember the wings coming off of them.
Oh yeah, that's another thing I don't like about Ultimate is the when you start regular Smash, you have to pick a rule set in order to start the Smash. I'm like, can I just get into the character menu? I'll do the rule thing later.
The rule set thing is really annoying because it's like, I don't know, it was just simpler in 4.
Smash 4, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
this-
made
this
the
annoying that
made
the
the
thing
online
pops up.
they made the online thing overly complicated for no reason, to be honest.
Yeah, Smash 4 I find was a little bit more simpler.
But we did find something interesting that we can do with Smash Brothers, and that's gonna be like a one only us thing. And if we can get
Yeah.
2 other friends, we can be able to invite them too.
Yeah.
It's a concept that someone else created, but I found
Yeah,
it from
or
some other
team credit.
YouTuber. Yeah, but it's called Smash Monopoly. If people are familiar with that, cool. I don't have to explain
You can,
shit
type
to
it,
you.
you can type it up in Google.
Yeah, you can literally type it up on Google. I don't really have to explain
Yeah.
it. I will have to explain it
Yeah.
to people who decide to join though,
Yeah.
because it actually is a nifty concept.
It's
Kinda
actually
has
pretty
a-
simple to understand though.
Yeah, it actually is pretty simple. Once you obtain 3 bases, once you obtain like 3
the
segments.
same colors. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that.
you basically win.
Like say if you're trying to get all the yellow quote unquote properties as in Monopoly terms, then you win.
Yeah.
Thingy. It's pretty simple. It's like, oh, that's how it goes. Alright, you land on the thing. That's the character you're gonna play as in this round, and then you fight it out in the actual game. Yeah.
Alright. Now, because we kind of heard, I kind of do like the RDCs as back and forth concept because it is something I actually do legit like
The
doing.
video game thing.
Well, no, just the back and forth stuff in general. It's basically them like having like decent arguments over certain things, and it's kind of a pretty cool concept. It's something that kind of is like why I like to make the streamings about and not just focus on the game too much, because then I kind of feel
I mean, we're kind of like
lose. Yeah,
stuff.
we're doing just nothing. There's no stories happening.
Yeah.
But I kind of do like to have like some talks in between.
Let's talk about them DLCs. How do y'all feel? Do y'all think that video games is falling out of the age? You guys think y'all getting tired of y'all video games? Y'all like the fact that we gotta get DLC to make video games have some longevity? Do y'all miss the concept of having a fully completed game instead of the half-ass that we keep
Okay, one
getting
question
nowadays?
at a time.
No, I'm giving you all the questions. You either remember this right now, write it down in your books. Y'all got your memories. Y'all smart. Y'all know what y'all talking about. Y'all know what y'all.
And you're just as bad a teacher giving a lecture. You had to write every single thing that they're talking about fast before they turn to the next page.
Welcome to the real world.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know it sucks.
The many times I hurt my wrist during that.
Aw. But you got stronger though, right?
No, because I take my time.
Oh, you didn't get stronger from it?
You're weak, and that's why.
I don't want arthritis.
That's why you're a loser, because you don't have it.
Well, thankfully I don't.
Yeah, thoughts on DLC currently. Let's go, baby.
Yeah. Hit or miss is my answer. Want an elaborate answer?
Do you want this
mean,
conversation to be short as balls with you just saying that? Because that's basically what it's going to be. It's like, all right, back to the game. All right, guys, let's go. Yes, elaborate, please. I would actually like it. It basically gives us a conversation.
Come on, elaborate with us. Friggin' streaming group. We need some elaborations.
DLC, you know my stance on DLC. It's just like, it
Hey, you like
basically
it.
means, it basically is the game's only like, what, 40% complete.
Which 90% of the time it usually is. Because
Yep.
let's not kid ourselves. Most video games don't feel completed like
They don't,
certain story
and when they
beats.
do add DLC, it's usually, most of the time, a money grubbing thing.
That's kind of why
Like,
it's like
you guys could have like put this in the game itself, but no, you have to wait a bit and put in the DLC just to grab more money from us.
like I've said this to Sheena about Elden Ring's DLC. Because the thing with Elden Ring's DLC is that I like personally I don't know what it's gonna be talking about, but if it's gonna be giving us more information about Mikola and all those other characters, then it's like you couldn't just put this in the game somewhere. Like I don't what I just really don't understand. I know there are deadlines. I know they exist. But why can't they just let games cook? Like, why can't they just let them cook for, like, for whatever? And here's the thing. You can give us 95% of the game, and I will still end up thinking that it's a completed game without actually thinking that it needs DLC. And when you bring DLC, I'll be like, oh, okay, well, okay, maybe, I like the game enough.
Give us at least, I want to say, I'd probably give it like 75% complete. Maybe 80 at most. If it's that much complete, then I can pass it as, okay, the game's complete to me. If you add DLC to it, depending on the content, then sure, it's a hit or miss, depending on the content of the DLC. But I still wish, it was part of the main game, though. Regardless, I still wish, whenever there's a DLC, at the end of the day, I always wish it's part of the main game. Hit as it depends on how it's handled. I like DLC that expands on the game. It adds to it. Like, I like the DLC from Sword and Shield as SP is looking nice. I stand that the best DLC I got was for Spider-Man and on The Witcher 3 as they were added on and not stuff left off.
All right.
Miss.
So wait, real quick on the Sword and Shield part. Scarlet and Violet I find fine because that is a whole ass new area. Sword and Shield I don't like because of the fact that throughout all the Pokemon games, mind you, their side content is usually kind of hit or miss. Sword and Shield one of those could have been added, and then the other one could have been a DLC. I am giving Scarlet and Violet a pass because at least it's a bigger sort of giant area still kind of wish it was still in the game, but
Which one though?
the one with the poison trainer, Sword and Shield should have at least given us that for free, and we should not have to actually pay for it. They could have saved the Tundra one for later, but that other one, it's like that one could have been part of the game. Considering the way how we get there is by going through a damn train station. But anyways, go ahead, read the rest of it.
The mist though, however, that is what I said. Stuff purposely left out because they did not know how to put them in. Example, the event mod of old or DLC, but left out to give purpose, but had no substance. DLC they do now are giving them life, lore, and making them fun again. Then we look to Call of Duty, and my god, it's horrible.
Oh yeah, Call of Duty, my favorite, or microtransactions, the game. But yeah, like with Pokemon, it's always so weird because it's like back then, you know, we obviously used to have these kind of content for free. We didn't really have to pay for DLC for that. So that's why for Pokemon, it's kind of like a hit or miss for me for it now, because it's like, we had these for free back in the day. Why is it like, I get it. If they didn't do that, we probably would have had more money grubs, because then it would have probably made us end up playing for a whole ass new game, which is something we don't want to do. Let's be honest here, because that's how we have Black and White 2, and that's it. Well, actually, no. That's how we have the extra games with their kind of sort of sliding in extra content, such as Crystal. Not like, because let's be honest here, as much as we love Gold and Silver, they do not focus on any of the fucking legendaries in that game. It wasn't until Crystal where they kind of did a much better job in focusing on the actual legendaries. Well, Suicune, but still, my point is that there was like no story for the legendaries. They were just an afterthought, and they were an afterthought for my dumbass, because it wasn't until Heart Gold and Soul Silver where it's like, oh right, Lugia and Ho-Oh are actually important. We should probably make a remake to actually explain where these motherfuckers came from. You're right.
Yeah,
we should fix that, because we didn't think of that in the first game. But our bad.
Crown Tundra was not as good as the Elect Stores and had more RPG-like missions. I do agree the SP DLC looks nicer as they are actually new maps outside the region we are in.
Yeah, they're actually making us move. Like, it's so weird.
They could have made that as post-game, though.
Well, the thing is, the post-game for... Well, we never even bothered to do the post... The post-game for Scarlet and Violet is mid, because it basically...
There's a post-game for that?
Yeah, it's called collecting all the Chinese Pokemons and getting a glimmer of what the next Pokemon game is going to be about.
You can get that before the game ends.
Alright, they were part of the Pokedex. Fuck, never mind.
Yeah.
No. There is no... Oh, never mind.
There's no
post-game. You gotta fight the other gym leaders again. And you gotta fight Nemona. Isn't that not post-game? Look, post-game is shit in Pokemon in every game, okay?
Oh yeah, but before I forget, I was gonna mention the only, as much as I give crap to the modern Mario sports game, they do update DLC, free updates, free DLC very well. I like how they tackle them.
Yeah, sure.
I like that. It's like, yeah, the game was incomplete, but at least they updated the game and added characters.
Hey, look, Penis Head and Shield Head were pretty interesting characters. Actually, they were like the most shittiest characters in the game. That post-game for Sword and Shield, or lack thereof, was assed out to nothing. It was like, hey, I'm the guy who owns the thing and stuff. And then Hop is like, I'm gonna fight you. I lose again. Oh, poo. Time to change careers like fucking Gary from Pokemon. Because that's the same thing would happen to freaking Gary. It's like, I got beamed by ass. Time to become a scientist.
Or another example is, and they could have made this a DLC. I'm surprised they did it. Is the free update for Kirby Star Allies. I was surprised that was a free update. I'm like, oh, okay. Mind you, not all characters at once, but they separately gave us free updates for the game. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm actually surprised you're not making this into DLC. Which Kirby never actually had a DLC. Keep it that way.
Kirby Air comes out. DLC, baby! I don't know. It's always so weird to try to figure out what is a good limit when it comes to stuff. Like, I guess, like, if it adds in, like, the extra stuff, like, where, like, if you, like, here's the thing. If I can see the DLC area that clearly looks like a DLC area and that should have something and it seems like an empty space, then I know that you could have added this. You could have waited and you could have added it.
I feel it's a little bit better to add DLC for people that are playing the game. You know, they play the game and they feel that it's actually a complete game. Like, if you feel it's a complete game and we get a DLC, like, afterwards, like, as a surprise, then I feel that's fine. But if you're coming into a game and you play the game and you're like, this game doesn't feel complete, then you're kind of most likely expecting DLC and you're not going to be happy about that there's going to be a DLC.
But at that point, it's basically your mind may vary on that kind of stuff because there are different types of people who ends up playing games vastly different compared to us. Because in my experience, I can go ahead and think that a game is completed, and other people might think otherwise and might think that it's not completed. Like I said, that's kind of why it's always like it's kind of hard to really gauge in that, because what we might think might not be completed, others might think otherwise and might actually think it is completed. For me, now you're probably thinking, what games do I think feels not really completed? Well, that really depends on which game I'm playing. Like, do I think Tears of the Kingdom is completed? I won't mention why I don't think, but that's kind of like opening cans of wormy dudes.
Right.
My only issue with Breath of the Wild's DLC, I don't like it that the first patch of DLC was 2 features. This is my only complaint for DLC. Features that can easily be implemented as a free thing and not something we have to pay for.
Especially if it was a thing in the previous titles, but they locked behind a DLC.
The hero mode difficulty and the master trials, that could have been part of the game that could have just been unlocked once you have obtained the master sword in Breath of the Wild. The fact that we had to pay money to even get that is stupid, because those 2 features were things way before Breath of the Wild was even a thing. And that is one of the most disappointing things that I'm going to be pissed off about if the Game Awards decide to go ahead and announce something like that. What the hell?
Ocarina of Time 3D. What is that?
A big badass motherfucker is gonna kick my ass. He looked kind of cool though.
They kind of cool.
Hey, you!
But anyways, Ocarina of Time 3D, for example, you know, has the master mode, or master mode. No, what's it called again?
Yeah, master mode. You got it right.
No, it's another
Master
name
Quest,
for it.
Master Quest.
Master Quest, yeah, that. Like I say, The Witcher 3 did DLC best as their second DLC, added a whole new map that's basically its own game, with its own items, its new map, new characters, new lore, and new story. Hell, the DLC is about lengthwise, it's 40 hours. Jeez, man.
Okay, see, that right there I consider is good. Now, if Elden Ring decides to go and have their little nonsense map be like a good 20 hours of length, then I feel it probably wasn't worth it. And the reason why I say this, hold on, before we kind of get on my case with that, I feel a new map DLC should kind of have its own separate side quests, own separate missions, own separate things for you to do. I.e. this, for example. This basically allows us to go ahead and play the game essentially again with new cast of characters. And it's completely new, it has a new story, and it ends up basically implementing things that you will be familiar with and, you know, understand easily. Now, if it was not like this, and it was basically just a very short campaign, then I would complain. Get off of me! Hey! 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 Help me! Help me! Hey, get off of me. What are you doing? Ow. That hurt. I'm gonna shoot you in the face now.
Also with the difficulty opinion that you had, sorry, so then you're gonna hate Persona 5 Royal and Soul Hacker 2.
Oh no, I already know that Merciless Mode was already a DLC thing. I didn't like it there either because it's so dumb. It's
basically
like,
what?
no, that's it.
Oh, are you sure? You're about to say something.
Nope, I got nothing else. I'm done.
Okay. So basically what SP is doing with this new DLC, with having a new story, new map, and new quest, Hell DLC 2 introduces a new bigger map and new and better Mun League.
What, you have it? What, you had an issue with the first one? Oh, really? I like the first Mun League. Shut up. You're just mad because it sucked. And because the champion was ass. You're just mad. That's all it is. Just admit it. You're angry.
I would still like to go back in the day where, you know, games were fine back in the day.
I
Yeah,
want to go back to the days where unlocking things were interesting.
Yeah,
I don't know why that's gone.
I like the rewarding factor of, you know, being the game and then unlocking something at the end. I like that. Or, you know, not even being the game, just, you know, unlock stuff as you go. I like that. Or especially when it comes to, like, I don't know, like extra characters. Unlock them. Do extra challenges. We need to put DLC on that. Just give us like a harder challenge than trying to unlock stuff.
No,
That's all you gotta do. Like, you can do it the easy way, or you can do it the hard way.
Or you
Well,
can do
no,
the
okay,
medium.
not really easy, way more so the tedious way. Well, actually, no, they're both kind of tedious if you think about it. It's like, you want to do this method, like, do the simple, like, quick but super hard method, or you want to take your time and do this tedious way.
I already know one way you can mitigate the whole unlockable thing. Just make it into an optional thing that players who want to nice. Anyways, a thing that players want to do. And if players don't want to do it, then put it as a DLC thing so people can just bypass it. That's really all you need to do. I don't know why that's so alien to do.
Yeah. The champ was out. That's why DLC 2 teases a new one.
So y'all just mad because she didn't use the damn Pokemon, right? Which, yeah, I agree. She didn't. I don't know what the hell she was doing. Kind of made no sense.
Now, the other topic that we were mentioning earlier is have games fall off of now.
Yeah, do you think games have fell? Think games are doo-doo now?
No, I don't think so. I think games are, rough, pretty much the same, if not better. Depends on my opinion. What depends for you? Well, okay, like certain, I guess you could say certain games feel like they have fallen. It's more. I guess it depends on the series, really. Because there are certain series like they were golden back then, but then you get to like the modern era, and it's like,
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto is kind of shit. So.
Paper Mario, for example. Ha ha ha.
No, that's only for you. And for the hardcore fans, there are people who like that
Majority
version.
of people think that of the community.
That's fine.
Also, I think devs are rushing now. Yes, I agree with that.
Devs are definitely.
That's why I'm so thankful that Super Mario Bros. Wonder is actually did take their time. They didn't get rushed or anything like that. I am so glad for that. It's like when we for a company to do this, like. Take your time.
It's not rushing just won't take their time now. It's like what is the problem with taking your time now? I don't understand. Is it really that hard just to take your time with video games now? I mean, obviously you have to meet a deadline, but it's like
I feel this is a bad thing to do. If you announce a title, then people are gonna expect it.
Sadly, they have to though, because that, like I said, it's kind of what Cyrus was saying. Like it's literally like investors and stuff, where it's like if you don't announce something, then you people probably all assume that like the bigger balls will basically think that you don't have anything. Yoshi P and Aonuma had to literally argue with investors to delay both 16 and Tears of the Kingdom. Wow. Okay. The fact that they have to actually argue, so that means they actually wanted to push those stuff out earlier, which is stupid because it's like, do you want the game to be good or not?
Yeah.
And obviously, us being freaking consumers, it's kind of like saying like, what the hell do we have to go ahead and talk about? All we do is fucking consume the damn thing. Yeah, we maybe consume the thing, But I don't want to get to the point where 90% of my games feel like either half-finished, glitchy mess, bug-ass, and not even completed to the point that I don't even want to buy the damn thing. Like, just because I'm a consumer doesn't mean I can't be fucking concerned about the damn thing I'm consuming. It's like chips. It's like, oh man, these chips are good, but man, they kind of taste kind of bad.
Halfway filled in the bag.
It's only halfway, which is like 90% of all of them. Let's be real. it's like friggin' like it's like, yeah, I'm consuming like food, but it's like, if it's like only half done, I don't want to eat the rest of it. Come on, and no offense, I don't. I know, Cyber, I know you're not like this. This had nothing to do with people who are looking forward to Spider-Man and stuff. But I don't like that half of the comments in that stupid dumb thing was people saying, is Spider-Man 2 delayed? Is Spider-Man 2 gonna be delayed? You're not even worried about the actual problem. You're just worried about your fucking game being fucking delayed, bitch. Jesus, you got other games. You got games on your phone.
This is pretty rare.
Damn. Yeah, it's a strike.
Yeah, it's that thing, yeah. Investors wanted 16 out as a PS5 launch slot while the game was only 90% done. Investors wanted the Kingdom release as is without our new testing for bugs.
Oh man, that would have been great. It's too bad all those bugs. You mean duplication
Look at all those
glitches?
sweet dupe glitches.
Yeah, I know people are dumb. That's what I'm just saying. It's like people are so stupid about worrying about that. It's like, no, other games in the future are going to be delayed. Mind you, that's not really even an important factor right now. It's like, at this point, if the strike, if they don't end up meeting the demands for the VAs and stuff, you want to know what's going to happen? All games within those company facilities are all going to be muted. And we're never going to, and they're going to go ahead and use the wonderful word that no one wants, and it's like, do you want the games to go ahead and have actual personality? Because you're not getting that right now. Yeah, everyone would be Pokemon, where no one is voiced. That makes it feel that way half the time. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, going back to the age of silent films.
Hey, Game Freak got it right. They don't want to hire VAs because they don't know who the hell to hire at all.
Look, it's not going to be that different because we grew up with RPGs with no voices. We had to read the text, so it's like there's nothing really that different.
Do you really want to go back to that age, though? No. Listen, okay. Here's the thing. The reason why we will be fine with it is because we grew up with it. Nowadays, people are kind of at the point where they don't even read anything anymore. Hence the reason why you got idiots on the thing and don't really know what the hell most stuff is being talked about.
And that's why some games tell you behind the back of the box saying you gotta have some basic reading skills.
And you want them to get rid of voice dialogue? Do you know how
that's
a bad thing?
If that thing keeps going and they don't meet their demands, then it might as well be. Now you better learn how to read right now.
Yeah, or else you're all gonna be pits.
Books are rarity these days. Yep.
That's depressing. That should not be the case. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it sucks, but Sony thinks that era of voice dialogue, hell, story-driven games are over. I'm sorry. Oh, shut up, Sony.
Voice actors is what gives characters life. If voices are not in video games, I'm gonna be honest, do not end up giving character a life. It does not.
Blame the zoomies. Blame the zoomies.
Yeah, because sounds like Cyber. Because that's just the truth. If you decide to go ahead and not have any voice acting in your video games, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not gonna really care for any of the characters because the dialogue to me, you could probably still feel the dialogue in older games, but those are older games. We kind of had that. But
they don't have to speak. They can just make sense because Kirby doesn't speak, and I appreciate Kirby.
Oh, Kirby's a puffball. He's supposed to be.
Yeah, but
Sakurai slash.
If he did not make sense, I want to have a more appreciation for Kirby.
Yeah, because you want to have high and lows.
But yeah, think about it. It's like if Mario did not have a voice, then
would we even care about him? Let's be real.
Hey, I like Mario. Okay, shut up.
Would we care about Mario?
I mean, if he didn't have a voice, then probably. We wouldn't care more about him.
We care about Luigi because he's a scaredy cat. He's always going.
I mean, we're always, caring about Luigi. My nephew is a good example. We were playing Mun, literally Mun, and he has screamed, "Shut up! I am bored. Let me kill things." And the gym leader was talking and giving him the badge. Oh
Tell you.
man, people
Like it's
are
kind
crazy.
of ends up making me like not to regress in that sort of lifestyle because it's like, come on, you gotta have to read to be able to understand stuff. It's like, how are you supposed to
Yeah.
know new words? Like, come on.
Exactly.
That's kind of why I like voice acting so much. Is because I end up learning big words and know how to
Yeah.
pronounce them. Because I'm
Yeah, they
stupid.
pronounce
I
words
can't
that
pronounce.
you don't know
I
how to
can't-
pronounce or never know.
Yeah, like Bangladesh. I don't know how to pronounce that.
What? Oh no.
Yeah, no.
Or rendezvous, because I
Yeah,
always
or-
pronounce.
Yeah.
I pronounced it wrong for a while. I'm like, oh, I pronounced rendezvous.
Yeah, rendezvous. Not
The
rendezvous.
newer generation kids don't read like stories or anything. Yeah, I was gonna say, you kept saying in Bangladesh, which is an actual country.
Yeah, I know.
I hope you know that. I don't know if
I
you do
know
or not.
it is.
Okay.
I'm not that stupid yet. Give it time. Come on, break it.
Like, we all struggle with reading, but you know, that's how we learn new words.
I mean, back then we kind of had no choice but to read. Because I'm gonna be real with you. See, younger generations need to play older RPGs to be able to go ahead and get the actual concept of reading. Because if you play
Or just play older
Earthbound
games in
or
general.
or any RPG games, man, they're gonna eat you alive. Because you're gonna be like, where am I supposed to go? It's like, well, you should have read.
The new Zoomies that, you know, started up with Breath of the Wild and all that. Dude, they should play Ocarina, like, you know, like the, you know, not 3D, 3DS version, no, the, like, N64 version, because that text grows slow. So you have no choice but to read it.
It Texas goes slow.
Yep. It's like, you're impatient? You're impatient now? Wait, imagine how we played Ocarina of Time, because that text scrolling is slow.
I'm having a phobia. That is a long ass fucking word.
Oh, did you see the long word?
Yes, look at that. What is that?
What the hell is that? I mean, we all need to read how it's go. I feel like we seen this word before.
We did. I think it was talking about like phobia.
Yeah,
like, long
it's
word
an
phobia.
actual disease. Yeah. The kids these days find games as easy as Angry Birds hard. How is Angry Birds hard?
Yeah, maybe we just suck at video games.
Zoomies just have zero tolerance. I'm sorry.
Maybe we just suck.
No.
Maybe
I don't-
we're bad. Maybe we're bad at video games.
Like, okay, I said this before and I'll say it again. We, like, most of us here in this stream right now are, like, 90s people. Like, I can probably most assuredly say right now, we're that generation between the boomers and, what you call it, zoomers genre, or not genre, era. We're in the middle. So it's like we're kind of in a good age where we both know the old and the new in a way.
I mean, actually, to be fair, it's not just zooms. It's also kind of just most people in general. Like, I get it. Like, I do. I do understand that the reason as to why it is fine to end up basically skipping through stuff and everything, because you know, obviously, you know, all of us have lives now. We got other shit to do. So you know, we
Yeah.
kind of have to just go through games all willy-nilly because we don't have time. So they do have to kind of
Right.
make games and dialogue and short and stuff. That's kind of why I feel voice acting is fine, because it kind of ends up keeping with that. But if you are a person who basically has to either work and don't end up having time to end up playing such a game, it's probably a good idea to
Then
go
why
ahead
you buying?
and-
Then why'd you buy yourself a console then? Game.
because people want to have fun. You want people to be bored.
They're after us.
No, I have seen people that, you know, they bought a Switch but have not completed one game on their console and they keep buying games.
I mean, that's just a game hoarder at that point.
It's like they show interest, like, ooh, I want to play this game, never be in it.
Oh, well,
And you got yourself, you got yourself, I don't know, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 and Tears of the Kingdom.
well, that's a whole other different story. That's just people who just try to be in the in crowd.
I mean, that's basically what it sounds like. And they probably also haven't beat, like, I don't know, the other, or played the other titles as well. Like, oh, these are shorter games. You should play the shorter games because that's a longer game.
Yeah. Because in all honesty, like if you are gonna try to get into a game, you're probably better off to just play a shorter game and not actually like what Cyber said. Like either get a game that you know that you for a fact that you're gonna beat.
Yeah, you know for sure that you're gonna invest only in that game for now. Like that'll be your only focus until you beat that game or until the next game comes out.
Yo, this is pretty. What is this place?
Whoa, this is my kind of lighting. Woo!
Oh, this looks lit.
Ooh, purple.
Oh, it's this music
Pretty.
again.
Huh? Well.
This looks like the area from 2. I mean, there is a 2.
Let's have it.
I mean, there's a 2 chest here.
Oh.
This is quite rare.
A relic?
Apparently there's one more relic in here. Let's find that relic. Pretty area.
Oh, this is a pretty. I would put like I don't know, a floating bed in the middle of that water and just sleep there.
And until you get eaten by a random ass shark, and then you'll be like, well, baby
Look,
shark.
the water's not that deep, it's
Baby
fine.
shark.
That water's not that deep, so I'll be
But
fine.
you'll still be singing baby shark.
No.
Baby shark.
This is pretty rare, right?
Oh, is it rare?
Sharks from where is isolated? Yeah, exactly.
Baby shark. Find the shark.
I could probably say thus far I have beaten all PS5 and Switch games I got. Hey, good for you, Cyber.
You've done it. You become the man that you've always wanted to be. Legend. I don't know. People can go ahead and basically do whatever the hell they want. I'm just sick and tired of people basically trying to go ahead and worry about games over life.
Where are you?
I'm trying to do a clip.
Oh, okay. I thought you were trapped.
No. Anyways, I just hated that people more so always focus on games than people. It's just stupid.
The more you sing the song, the more I contemplate forcing you to use Sharpedo if you play Gen 3.
Baby sharp, baby sharp, pedo.
And depending what it is, like either female or male, you're just gonna call it Mama Shark or Daddy Shark.
I'm a shark, daddy bob, gonna put them in the day-to-day cake.
Oh, they can't have the baby shark. I don't know how the song goes.
Look at them, they made a baby shark. Put mama shark, daddy shark, baby shark. Hey, it makes sense. It's not as stupid as you think.
Oh, the other day I was watching the Simpsons episode. It's the episode where Marge enters a cooking competition, and she's cheating with the baby ear medicine and all that. And there's a subplot in that where, it was towards the end, but like Bart was like hosting like an adult, not casino, I don't know, adult hangout area, because he got a bunch of play magazines. And then Homer came up to his treehouse, and Homer's like, telling them about, the process of a man and woman, and, where babies come from. And then, of course, it went to the next scene, and Bart screamed, and he was telling the Millhouse, and then to spread across the whole neighborhood, had the process of that.
Yeah, and Homer's like, I better tell them now before they find out about their parents.
Yep.
Like, it ain't my damn fault.
I love that. That's like one of my favorite moments from Homer. Like it's just that moment. It's just one word, random sounds, and music. Oh, for the Baby Shark song.
I mean, hey, that's literally all you need. It's like the most simplest song to play.
Well, yeah, it's easy for little kids to understand and catch along with.
Unfortunately. Baby shark, baby shark, Afro circus, Afro circus, Afro circus, Afro circus, Afro circus.
Poking up, Afro.
Welcome to PBS Kids.
That's not even from PBS. That's from
Welcome
Madagascar.
to PBS Kids. Damn.
Oh, I thought you were gonna hit the rock.
BBS kids. BBS kids. Jeez. Oh god, that'd be
Oh
terrible.
no! Oh no!
That's
No!
terrible. No.
You're getting close to that. No.
You're getting close
No.
to the bad ones, mister.
Yes, you are. No.
Take it back, Colonel. Take it back. We're about to get banned.
No, Colonel, back pedal.
What's happening, Colonel? We're getting banned. Oh no, Snake. It's time for us to realize what our entire purpose of life is. Remember the fundamentals. Oh no, Colonel. Kinda lost at this point. Oh no!
You were starting to sound like a chain smoker a little bit.
Colonel.
You were getting. Oh god. Did Nick do something again? I mean, he almost said something for PBS. Instead of PBS, he said some other bad
Colonel,
letters.
don't say it again. People are gonna ban us and then they're gonna cancel us on Twitter.com. Snake, it's not called Twitter anymore. It's called X. No, don't say that either. It's banned. They could totally taken our identities and all our jobs too. We can't do that anymore. Remember, kids, become what you want to be and don't become what you are, because your life is in your hands.
And a reminder that in 96 days, several games are going to war, and somehow Elden Ring will win again.
I fucking no. Elden Ring can't win. There's nothing there. Elden Ring hasn't even been relevant until the freaking DLC comes out. That game has been freaking irrelevant. That's just to my ass.
GTA 5.
Yo, that
Oh,
game has
no.
been irrelevant too. That game hasn't even been new. It's the same fucking game with the 3 dickheaded characters. One was like Trevor, Matthew,
No, not that either.
Franklin. Like
That
Franklin,
game's
right?
irrelevant now.
Yo, Red Dead Redemption is more like Red Dead Dead. With Take-Two having issues, they ain't gonna have no freaking Red Dead Redemption at all.
I thought
You're gonna-
Rockstar made that game.
It don't matter. Take-Two is part of them too.
I don't know.
Oh wait, no, Take-Two.
Or-
No, that's Rockstar Games. No,
Yeah,
that's
it's like Rockstar was the
no,
one that
that's-
made Red Dead,
No,
isn't
that's
it?
Grove Street. Oh, whatever. Dude, stupid names, man. Company's dumb.
I almost spit out my water.
Why?
Because you said Grove Street.
Yeah, see, Take-Two is part of that dumb list of dumb shit. So,
Oh, are they? Oh.
So Rockstar
it
Redemption
was
is not gonna.
Rockstar.
Rockstar just has their dumb Rockstar names and not releasing GTA 600.
Oh.
GTA 6 is gonna suck. It's gonna have dumb, polarizing nonsense with stupid characters and doodoo gameplay.
No, the reason why I was laughing why you said Grove Street because I'm reminded of the Magic School Bus thing.
Oh. That's random. Okay.
I know, but it just triggered a memory of mine. I'm like, oh shoot, I remember that.
Oh shoot. Magic School Bus. Grooving up Grove Street. Oh, there she goes.
It just, kind of went down a my membrane, and it's just like, hey, haha, funny. You remember that's funny, haha. Magic School Bus is one hell of a deep cut. I mean, more so just the Magic School Bus.
Okay, to be honest, there was a random meme or random joke thing that I found at freaking GTA Bus. I cannot find it for Twitter at all because I never bothered to retweet it. And all it is basically the magic. It's people on a bus, and it's just the Magic School Bus going cruising around down Grove Street, and it just blows up, and that's it. That's basically the whole video, and it ends so quick. Mind you, they don't say Grove Street. I actually don't remember the lyrics of the actual Magic School Bus song.
Yeah, it's just the lyrics for the
It's
Magic
just the
School
lyrics,
Bus.
but I'm just saying Grove Street because it's in GTA 6, so I don't know nothing else about it. Because that's literally the whole freaking concept of that entire freaking thing, and I'm just like, yep, all right, well, whatever.
Man,
that
I
happened.
remember that too, and I wish I could find it again.
It's a freaking, it doesn't
It's
exist
a lost
anymore.
media.
It's a lost
unfortunately.
media.
Yep.
Captain Planet,
Oh,
he's
no.
a hero. Look at him, he's so useless and a zero. Hitler is his super weakness. I don't really understand it. Why were they talking about sex in a 90s cartoon? You'll
I'm
pay
sorry,
for
what?
this, Captain Planet. We're the Planeteers. We're gonna teach your kids everything that's important with these magic rings. People really assume having rings will give them powers. They thought Gaia was a plant. The power is yours.
Deke!
You just they did a pretty good PSA episode about HIV. Oh no!
No. I know that's the joke. I know there was a PSA episode of HIV and stuff. It was weird.
I mean, Mario Bros. Do PSA too.
Hey, it's my friend, Leo Palisano. It's Minister Milione. That's right, Mario. Actually, I don't think that's a real thing. I think that was a fake. I don't think that's actually real. But there is one with the Nintendo kid, and it was a bunch of other. Actually, no, wait, no, I don't think it was Captain N. I think it was something else. I think it was like some kid, and there was a bunch of Disney characters and Care Bears was there. I don't know. Okay, video games is fucking nuts. Oh, I need
For the time, it was a bold move to teach kids about HIV using Captain Planet. I mean, that's the last thing I would expect. I would expect it to teach you about recycling or something.
Nah, man, we teach you how to not fuck wrong. Your body's polluting the ozone layer. We need to stop.
I was checking and this popped up. Apparently, this was real. Really?
So wait, was it actually real? I thought it was fake. I'm always getting missed signals with this kind of
I guess
stuff.
it's real.
The One Piece is real.
Why does Luigi talk so normally?
Because you really want friggin' Mario to be sound like, hey man, you gotta go ahead and use the condom,
while
man,
they're
and
talking
all
you
the stuff and
about-
the thing, and then that is about you.
Yeah, while they're giving you a PSA about that.
Remember, your productive organ systems is elevating for the escalation here. You can't really do it right, because if you don't, you're gonna pop out the babies, and then everybody's gonna be sad, and you're not gonna like that no more.
And then they'd be like, oh, Mamma Mia.
Oh, Mamma Mia, it's a baby. Hey, Princess Peach, get the thing. We gotta go ahead and take care of the babu with the toads and stuff.
Alright, you're not called Princess Peach, you're called Princess Toadstool.
All
back
right,
then.
Toadstool is a stupid name anyways. No one cares.
Did anyone see the Burger King massive ball,
Your
bun
PSA
ball
was
recall ad?
Dark.
The PSA was
Why?
dark. Wait, what? I'm not watching it, but why?
What? PSAs are supposed to be cool, not friggin' dark. As you can see, the corruption of you is gonna go ahead and make sure to get inside your body, and then after that, you gotta go ahead and do the zoom, 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 and a boom, 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 and then that's it, you'll blow up.
Namely, for the first movie, Burger King did a massive promo for the first movie.
What did they say? That you can go ahead and capture
Yeah, what did they?
Pokemons?
But then the ball toy they got had to kill 3 young kids and almost a 4th. Wait, how?
Man, they took that Pokeball throwing skill to heart.
Really? I mean, we shouldn't laugh about that, but I was like,
toys?
how?
But the toys, what?
Aren't they plastic though?
I don't
How hard are those
understand.
balls? That sounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can split them in half. A mom went to take a shower. Kid eats a ball. Kid choke. Oh, choking hazard. I thought you meant like.
I thought they meant
Sorry.
they like
I
literally
thought you
throw it.
choking. Yeah, that's what I thought. I
No,
didn't think
it's
it would
basically
be
the
choking hazard.
It's basically the traditional thing where kids are like, "Oh, it's shiny, I'm gonna eat it," and then they basically end up getting results. And
They're
yeah.
small enough to fit in your mouth. Oh my god.
Mommies and daddies, don't keep your kids preoccupied with stuff because
Nope.
they'll be doing some very dumb shit with it. And they
Oh,
don't know
yeah.
any better.
Yep.
Really don't know any better. Oh boy. Oh, that's a damn shame.
I remember my youngest niece, when she was younger, she kept on chewing on tags, like that's on toys. and obviously that was a hazard. So we cut all the tags anywhere we could find, whether it be on rug or toys. So we cut all the tags off the toys. She chewed on that before, and there was one time it was actually ripped apart. I'm like, oh my god! I'm like, thankfully, you know, it didn't get worse, but it could have been worse. I'm like, oh god.
Yeah, sounds like it really could have been worse.
Yeah, it could have been because there was pieces like in her crib, and it was funny enough from a blanket. I'm like, what are you doing?
Hey, these are rare.
Oh.
Okay, so I think we need to do this Black Crystal quest, this Ouroboros power quest.
Ouroboros.
We need the Black Crystal to even navigate this thing over here because it needs the thing. So we're gonna go ahead and see if Nicole and Glimmer are ready for the thing. Get me out of this stupid map.
Let's see. These are actually the rarest merch to find, as all of them were basically destroyed by the FDA. Those that cost almost 2K. Oh wow. Charger cables are dangerous for kids that plugged in, and they put the charger in their mouth as it could shock them. I mean, that's a duh, but kids wouldn't know that.
Nope.
Alright, BRB Cyber.
Arrived.
Also, speaking of which, I need to BRB just for a little bit because I need to take my medicine because it's about to hit the alarm. So, yeah.
We'll spar with you as much
Sabrina!
Did you beat up the dads yet?
Oh, hi. We were just talking about a bunch of stuff. Hello. I didn't even know that you showed up.
I just got in here.
Oh, okay. Well, welcome. I'm going to talk about why DLCs is the best mechanic in video game history. Yeah, I have a whole list of it. It's the best.
Is it like is it about like the same tweet that I was talking about? Oh my god.
Well, we already kind of talked about the whole thing, the smorgasbord of it. It was fun. We had our conversation. We said what we hate, what we dislike, and we realized that video games, it sucks. And we should stop playing video games, and we should all be responsible adults. So what we're going to do is we're going to stop playing Xenoblade, and we're going to play actual video games like FIFA.
Yes, FIFA, sure.
We're gonna play FIFA. We're gonna play all the good games.
I gotta show you guys something like after stream because I can't talk about it on stream.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, because that's reminding me of something that was pretty funny. But private. But yeah. No, I don't think DLC is like the devil. Like, I don't.
No, it has D in the name. Devil.
Yeah, it's devil, lust, crimes.
Yeah, no, see, all bad, all bad.
You also want to make sure you heal with Glimmer.
What are you talking about? She's fine. See, look, she has 100,000 HP already.
Oh, wait, I forgot that you're sharing your screen to look at your,
Yeah.
Because I'm watching through, like, the Twitch.
Hey, don't worry, she's alive. She knows what she's doing. I actually leveled them up by going in that random cave. Which, speaking of which, what's that cave as a reference to? I actually don't know.
The purple cave?
Well, not the purple cave, just the caves in general.
I would need to see what you're talking about. They would...
Oh, well, I killed the kids. I mean, the dads.
You
Not
killed the kids. And those are some big kids.
I mean, they are big kids.
Make this the decider.
Yeah. All right, let's do our ultimate move.
Brace.
Just a little more. We need to ride it out.
Oh?
Hoggers.
That's it.
Yo, I'm on red and blue.
Yo, Pokemon, let's go, boomers!
Did we win?
Oh, they're not dead. But no, you didn't win. Damn.
Glimmer, look! Our terminals!
I did it.
We did it?
That's the end of the episode.
Whoa! Hey, did you see that?
Yes. The Ouroboros power level spiked to unprecedented heights.
Not too shabby, are they?
We suck,
And
show.
it's not as if we went easy on them either.
Yeah. Feels like they
God, I
want
missed
it
a lot of
fair and
my
square.
screenshots and recordings from this game.
Miscalculation.
Because I switched to my OLED, and now I don't have my previous stuff.
So much for us.
Oh, time to transfer everything.
Authority card.
It's all deleted
Oh, that's sad.
because I had so many screenshots and pictures. There was no way I was gonna be able to, because it was already full.
Okay, fair. Damn, how many fucking screenshots did you take? 1,000?
Okay, so like the screenshots, I hadn't reached the limit, but I did reach the limit of videos.
Oh,
No
okay.
way. Let me see. I can splint it until we can get you proper care.
I suffered worse. I got sliced by Sephiroth back in my day.
Asshole. You scared me.
He said me right
Joke
in the
about things
chest.
like that.
Yeah, it was cool. He said nothing personnel, kid. Actually, I don't think he actually said that. I think he just literally just fucking stabbed me. He didn't say anything.
Did Jin not say anything? I'm
No,
not
Jin never said anything. He literally just, I think he literally just fucking stabbed him.
enough of a trigger for the Ouroboros stone.
Let's go back to Riku's place
But
and
the
make
search
sure
of
of that.
Xenoblade, I guess.
Nothing personnel, kid. Xenoblade 2 reference.
Oh, we gotta go back to Riku.
I'm sure
But
it'll be
search
Oh, yeah,
Xenoblade
definitely.
2.
Let's go back to Riku.
Oh, okay.
Ah, he screams like his dad.
Yeah, it's like a baby version of it.
Actually, since we're here, we might as well hear everybody's screams. Everybody now.
Oh, really?
Hey, everybody scream.
okay, okay?
Oh boy. What was that?
Also, I don't like Glimmer's line where she says "nice going,
Asshole.
asshole." It's like she's talking to me and not herself. All right, Adam, calm down. All right, Rex, you're up.
Oh boy.
Shulk was better. Well, at least you're keeping up with your screens, Rex. You still suck at them. Matthew, you're up.
Oh boy. Well done.
I thought the game wasn't gonna load anymore. It's like, stop killing the characters. And hey, you're up. 2 out of 10.
No, we're ranking them now.
Yeah. Now we could probably. No, actually, no. We still haven't reached the Dark Mountain or the Black Mountain yet.
Oh yeah, that's right. We have to go there.
No, he does say a line. He says, "Don't take it personally. It's an act of mercy."
Oh, that's not as interesting as Nothing Personnel Kid.
Oh.
I thought he said Nothing Personnel Kid. That would have been more funny.
And then he continues his lines like, "At least you won't be alive to see what's coming."
But he is alive to see what's coming.
Well, he didn't know that at the time.
Well, too bad. You should have known.
Destroy his pirate sword.
Wait, are you reading a script?
I'm literally watching the cutscene.
Oh, I think you're reading a
Okay.
script. It's like, all right, Jin is moving closer. He stabs Rex. Then Rex, the sword pierces through his chest. Rex looks down. Jin says, "Nothing personnel, kid." And then Rex falls on the floor as Jin cuts through Pyrus' blade. And that's
No,
how
'cause-
Rex died.
What are we giving
No,
you?
because Rex is like, but why? And then that's when he replies.
But why? Sorry, I just had to do it. Anyway, what up? What are you saying, ooh?
I got exciting news for you. Apparently, 16 music is being added to Theater Rhythm final bar line.
Yeah. Yes. I actually thought I thought they were not gonna do that.
As DLC, mind you, but obvious. That's obvious.
Wait, I don't have to pay for that, right? Because I just pay for a whole ass season pass for all the
It
music.
says DLC.
I really hate.
Maybe it might be part of the season pass.
But the thing is, the season pass never said anything about 16.
That's
And
a
they're
good point. I actually don't
just
know.
now.
They might not reveal
doesn't
it.
say.
I
They might
mean,
not have revealed it.
I mean, yeah, you might be right. Well, we'll see. And if it's not, then I will say 16 is a terrible game.
There
and
was a
Sabrina
demo
don't
today
get it.
and play 30
And
tracks
Sabrina
apparently.
And it's like,
Yeah, 'cause,
Sabrina don't get it.
Jobbings. Please to direct
Because with season passes that they usually are unless you are dead or alive.
No, the 16 pack will be available on November 1st.
So it might be included with the season pass, so you can just check.
Alright, then I guess we'll see when it is. I hope they put in my favorite songs, and by favorite song, I hope they put at least one of my favorite songs in there.
So does that mean our Ouroboros
I'm not
power
saying
as
anything
well?
because Sabrina hasn't played the game yet.
Yeah, I want to play the game. Yeah, unless your name is dead or alive, a season pass usually includes everything.
Don't include tits. To the point. Awful game. Not even good
God,
enough.
it makes me so sad because I actually do enjoy playing Dead or Alive.
How does
But
it feel when your series basically kicked you in the ass?
Bro, why is there like 10 season passes that are like $90 each?
Ugh.
And what have you got to say?
There it is. He did put it. Yes!
You beat us, so you can do what you
What
like.
those others are though.
So I guess that means you recognize our work then, yeah?
Yeah, I do. You did good, kid.
Oh yeah, it says yeah. I see it. Available on Season Pass Volume 3. Yeah. Okay, we're
sure.
good.
Oh,
Whatever.
good.
Yeah, I see the Final Fantasy tweet of it.
Well, I'm glad everything worked out.
That was an announcement on PAX West.
Oh.
So what else is being announced on PAX West? Video games, I hope.
I know Wonder was playable.
A parent is expected at times.
Have
to
you
set
watched
some
any
firm
videos of what
ground
people
rules.
thought about it? You just waiting for it.
I mean, Nintendo posted a treehouse thing.
I think I'm gonna watch Treehouses.
Only like 22 minutes, I think.
I've only seen like clips. Like it's practically it was like the clips from like the direct, but without like the voiceover over it.
Yeah.
That was like on the website.
It just occurred to me. I didn't expect I'd ever get to celebrate seeing them grow again like this.
Aww. Where's Mithra's kid?
I don't fucking know and I hate it here. Where the fuck is our kid?
Shulk.
Even if we defeat
I mentioned that Dirk is
it won't change
Mithra's
the fate
kid.
has in store for them.
No.
Don't even joke like that, Frex. It's not funny.
What will you do?
We'll change it. Fate or what have you. It's a weird and twisted world out there, sure, but you know, I can't watch a kid go before their parent. I'm not letting that happen. No way.
I'll do anything that's in my power too. Even if it costs us our lives.
You will. But you know, you guys
Don't
gotta
tell me.
go out like a boss.
Wait, who said they did?
Hmm?
Wait, did you say they died?
Look, I don't know. Look, I don't know the ending of this. I'm just making random jokes here. If they die, then well, fuck. But I don't know if they
I thought
died.
you were gonna say. I thought you were gonna say if they die, they die.
No.
Like,
Whoa.
ouch.
Nicole and Glimmer, Uroboros power has grown stronger, adding new skill. Fuck me, man. Why? Why you gotta grow? Quest complete.
Hey.
Each item you collected from the Lesson of Unity series empowers a particular Unity pairing. A golden border around the icon indicates the pairing that is empowered. Empowering a Unity parent increases the impact of their Unity combo. That's just kind of self-explanatory. Alright, we did the thing. Yo, Riku, where you at? We returning to the Colony 9. Alright, let me see. Yo, there's a side quest over there. Oh no, it's still the same ether thing. So, let me see. Yo, I see a question mark over there. I'm gonna go to it. And ignore the story. That's all I always do right now.
Hey, that's
I mean,
fine.
that's what I do.
I mean, yeah.
Take your time.
I see, but I mean, not only that, I have to get my revenge on that damn bird that kicked my ass. He was so close to death, but then for some reason he started to rage quit and kill everybody.
Bro, there was something in like you know the main DLC of 3 with the Nopon Arc Sage.
Yeah.
There was one thing where I was fighting against like a boss enemy, and they were so close to dying, and I completely lost.
Aw.
And then he rage quit. I was like, "Oop, time to put my cheating button. Here I go."
And like it was like what did they do? I think they make like the enemy
Rare, right?
like level. I want to say that it's like a level like 100 enemy or something like that. It was like a pretty overpowered enemy, and I was doing really good trying to like stay alive and stuff, and then just at the end, just all fell apart.
Oh, that sounds like Xenoblade.
And I was like, I'm just gonna stop and try this again a different time.
We fought a bird type enemy already. It was back in that ruin area where we found the phenomenon. 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 Oh, Matthew just got hit by a bird. That's okay. He's living.
Well, how you been, Sobranos?
I've been good. I got a promotion, so I'm tired. I've been, like the past week I've been training new hires, and it's been pretty good. One of them is a kind of a pain, but and I think everyone else is also everyone else is kind of I think also sick of them. So
good, they're on your side.
yeah, so I think they're going to be doing live calls this week, so that's gonna be fun for them.
Hey, nice.
And I had to go. I had to do one-on-one with one person because she felt like a bit nervous with doing a live call with the entire group. And I'm like, look, we can do it when they split off to read their notes, and we can just do the live call one-on-one. And she did great.
Hey.
Yeah, she was nervous because she was like, "Oh, it took so long to do that." It's like, look, it is okay. We're not expecting you to do like so many calls that like your first time ago. It's gonna take a little bit to just get the hang of it.
Right.
But yeah, and I think just one person just needs to make her own script just to make it comfortable for her. But other than that, everyone else is doing good.
That's
Good.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be training them by myself next week without the main trainer.
You're gonna be fine.
Yeah, some of them are gonna be doing calls by themselves, and I'm just gonna be checking in on them from time to time. The other, I just need to do like a small group of people that couldn't do live calls last week. And by last week, I mean yesterday, because it was Friday. But
We're not at Sunday yet. It's still 10:46.
I just know I'm waiting for midnight so I can watch the Failboat and Dug panel at PAX West. Because I need to show you. I need to read to you guys what this panel is, and it is so funny. It's they said like this is the worst panel idea ever. I don't know how they accepted this, but I'm like I'm here for it.
Hey, as long as everybody has fun, that's all that matters.
Yep.
Yeah. Like he said like at first they denied it, and then they put it on like the waiting list, and they got accepted after being on the waiting list for a little bit. Okay, so the name of the panel is "If We Die in Dark Souls, the panel is over. Friends till death."
Oh, I heard
about
of
that.
that.
Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about that.
Yeah, I definitely heard about
Yeah,
that.
I relayed that to Nick at one point when I heard about it. And I'm like, is this a real thing?
Yes,
Is this
that's
a real
it.
thing?
Yeah, I follow both Failboat and Dug, and I love both their content, and the fact that they're doing a panel together and they're doing this, I'm just started dying. I'm like, oh my god, I need to watch this PAX West panel.
It's at midnight, right?
Yeah, it's at midnight tonight, so I'm like waiting for that.
Bounce. That's why Sabrina's here, so that way the time can go by fast.
Oh no, I want like you guys are at midnight anyway.
Yeah? What's your point?
Usually we get before then.
Well, yeah, what's your point? Damn.
And plus, I wasn't here last week. I wanted to see where you are in this game.
You don't have to always. I'm not counting on everybody of you guys to show up. Oh, thank God we actually made it. Ugh.
You know, because I told you. It's like, because, like, hell, like, Joey's on a plane right now. Like,
Yeah, you can still watch it. You can still join
He's
on
a
the plane.
PAX.
how?
Yeah, man, you guys are not thinking hard enough of how to get to places. Come on.
Do you know, you're gonna be in a very surprising fact when you go visit Sheena and find out that you can't use your phone.
Don't remind me. I know I can't use my phone. I'm scared that I can't use my phone.
I mean, like, do you have, not to dox your cell phone provider, but do you have T-Mobile?
No. Yes. No.
You
no,
do?
I don't.
No?
No, I don't.
Which one is it?
No. I don't.
Okay, because I want to say, like, T-Mobile has some in-flight Wi-Fi, depending on your plan.
No, unfortunately, I do not. I have like the basic thing for my stuff. But it's fine anyways, to be honest, because I'll be fine once the thing is in flight. Yeah, get wrecked, you stupid flying bitch, bird! Anyway, once I end up getting to the flight and flying in the sky, I'll be A-okay. Until then, I'll just be shaking constantly as soon as the date comes around, because I'll be like,
Everything will be okay. And also, hey, Bless.
hey there, Blaze.
Hey, Blaz.
Yeah, I'll be like, oh my god. Oh my god. My god.
You're here.
I'm like, oh my god, you're real. Shit.
You guys saw each other before.
Nah, that wasn't real. That was fake.
What do you mean? What?
That was fake.
We have pictures.
We don't have pictures. Those are fake too. If you look at it closely, we kind of our image fades out and fades away into darkness.
Oh.
The fuck?
Yeah, I know. It's very depressing. Anyways, let me show you that cave that I was talking about, and you can tell me what's a reference of it, because I actually have zero clue.
Let me see.
This area here.
What's that we doing good, Blaz?
Yeah, we're doing pretty gooch. Having fun, as we were talking about and complaining. Anyways, this place. What is this place supposed to be?
I think I remember reacting to it as well.
Is it the area that we get the third blade, or no?
No, that's not
Okay.
where you get the third blade.
Rip.
I don't really know.
Well,
Like, it might be like one part of me is thinking like Tefra Cave kind of deal, but I know Tefra Cave doesn't look like this.
No, Tefra Cave look like shit.
I think, I think this is just kind of like Xenoblade 3 type area. I don't think it's a reference to anything.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a reference or something. I only say that because it's like, there's a ruin thing over there. I'm like,
Maybe the ruins might be, but I can't tell.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to have to tell when you don't really look too much about most of this crap. We found a cool little purple place though. That kind of looked kind of
Yeah,
badass
the
looking.
purple cave.
Yeah, it's like
It was a really pretty cave.
Yeah, like over here, the sacred waters. This little purple place.
Oh, the
kinda
secret
badass.
area.
Yeah, look at this.
Yeah, this area is really pretty.
This place is really nice. I remember finding it. I was like, oh, this is.
I was asleep here.
I noticed that they have like this music playing in these secret areas. Is this a reference to something or what?
I think it's just like how the secret areas had like just special music. Because I know Xenoblade 1 had secret areas with special music.
Did it?
I don't know.
That was
Yeah.
a crack.
Like when you got the secret areas in 1 and 2, I think they both had like just like calming music.
I don't remember that because I know there's one secret area that you're kind of mandatory to get in Xeno 2, and I don't remember it having. Maybe that probably wasn't really as important secret area because the game kind of goads you into going there. So,
I believe. I think they do.
I don't remember. It's been a while. I probably have to go ahead and check again because the secret areas I think in Xeno 2 has like the silver icon that shows up when you find it. So yeah, I don't remember.
Like, I know they have. I know at least discovering them, they have like their own special tunes. But I'm pretty sure I thought they had music to them.
I don't know. I think 2. I don't remember if 1 even has it. 'Cause I actually didn't remember 1 even had it. If it does, then I missed it. Also, Cyber is back.
Hey, Cyber.
Yeah. All right. Is there anything?
As soon as
else
she
we
left,
can-
Sabrina came in.
No! We gotta talk to Balbui. They got a little star thingy because apparently those community things is important.
Oh,
You
that
gotta talk to
non-con.
dudes. Yeah, we gotta talk to
Oh,
Balbui.
you actually need to do community. I practically did almost I think everything. So I
Okay.
Just have to talk. No. I have to talk to them because they give me AP stuff. That's why.
Oh,
Just
okay.
talking
good.
to them. They give me the thing. The little stars.
Babaloo.
Yeah, because for a moment I was like, wait, like you need it, like it's like with Torna, like you can need it, because
No.
I didn't hit any walls, so I was like, wait.
Don't worry. This is a good DLC with good progression and not. Yeah, we got this. Yeah.
Babaloo.
I apparently replaced Cyber.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Also, I won't say anything, but just specifically to Blaz, I know.
Rare, right?
I hope that he gets what I'm trying to say. That's all.
it's like, I know.
I know. You know that I know? I hope you do.
I hope so. Anyways, I see a thing there. I see a little question mark. Well, I see a triangle. I don't know directions. Well, we're going home, Shulk.
Yes, I know that you know.
Oh, Cyber, we did discuss that.
Yeah,
About the whole DLC thing.
She says she likes it. She says she really likes DLC. Like she really likes
I
it.
didn't say that. The conversation barely even grew. I just said that like, I don't think
You
it's
just
the
want a
devil.
done thing.
But now, what are your thoughts on the DLC or Devil Lust card?
Devil Lust Crimes.
Yeah, well, how do you feel about Devil Lust Crime?
With like DLC, I don't mind DLC if it's a nice bonus to a game. I just don't want it to be something where it's kind of like this kind of completes the game in a sense where it's like, oh, like this is something that we could have put in the main game, but for some reason we just didn't. So I just don't want DLC like that. But I don't mind DLC if it's done right as a bonus. Like as a bonus thing that you can get, not something that could have been in the game from jump.
That's fair.
And there you go.
And that is Sabrina's reasoning. You already heard our reasoning, but just in case, to reiterate, I prefer DLC that extends the playthrough and adds a new area, and kind of similar to, like I said, to Future Redeem, where you got a new cast of characters you get to play, you got a different world to explore, and bigger story to end up enjoying. It's not 20 hours because, it feels like a new game, because you can literally just, well, you shouldn't jump into it until you've beaten the main game, but it's just something that you can go ahead and say that, yeah, I think it's worth paying for. But now if it's a difficulty type DLC, then you can go kiss my ass and go up yourself. Nintendo, stop doing that. It's annoying.
I can answer Cyber's question right away. Now name the DLC you think was done correctly and DLC you think was done badly. I can name 2 right away. DLC done correctly, this. DLC done incorrectly and just very poorly done, Dead or Alive 6 and 5.
Oh, there you go.
And that's not even just because of the, actually no. I'll still keep my sentiment, because a lot of those costumes, I'll say specifically Dead or Alive 6. Because Dead or Alive 6 has DLC from Dead or Alive 5 that could have been just in Dead or Alive 6 as either an unlockable or just like part of just unlockable or something, because they reused a bunch of assets from 5. There was a DLC character from 5 that, sure, was added in, was not part of the story, not whatsoever at all. But in Dead or Alive 6, they put that character in the story, she's still DLC. You still have to pay for it.
Ugh.
That's stupid. Should have gotten
It's
it for
very
free if you got the
stupid.
game.
Exactly. So it's like, why is this character now in the story of the game not pay, like, why do I have to pay for it?
Money.
Why is it English dub is paid DLC? Really?
Hold up.
I'm sorry.
Hold up. Pause. Time out. Hold on. Wait. I gotta pay English actors to be
Wait,
able to
what?
voice my English game?
Oh, this is for Ulterior Rise?
No,
Oh, okay.
it's for Rise.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant Dead or Alive.
No. Why do
For a
I?
moment, I thought you were talking about Dead or Alive. Like, wait, I don't remember this. Hold up a minute.
Yeah, I was
Why?
gonna say.
I shouldn't have to pay. How much? Okay. Let me just ask. How
That
much?
was a free update for Xenoblade 2.
Yes,
the
it
Japanese
was. How much is that? And it better be
Oh, you learned that just now.
$2. It
Better
better
be
be
cheap.
$2.
$20.
It better be
$2.
$2. Cause if it ain't $2, I might as well just listen to her speaking Japanese throughout the entirety of the game.
Why do I remember her talking in English? 'Cause I
Yeah,
have Ryza 1. I remember her speaking in English.
Wait, what the hell are you talking about? She don't speak no English for me. What the hell you mean? She's
Maybe-
speaking
maybe
Japanese for me.
Maybe look. I got distracted with other stuff in the game.
Uh-huh.
I won't disclose what I got distracted with. But I honestly cannot tell you. I remember how she sounded like.
Damn, girl. I don't know.
Competition isn't for me either. What game are you playing?
Yeah, I
Oh,
was
no.
like, apparently not the right game. Because we playing the wrong game, Cyber.
Look. It's been many years, and I got distracted with other stuff in that game. I can't remember how she sounded like.
Oh my god.
I was hearing English, but I guess I wasn't.
Maybe it was you speaking
Years
in
ago.
Maybe it was you speaking in Japanese, and then she was speaking in English in your ears. Anyways, I still need that price tag for that Ryza 3 DLC English dub. What kind of nonsense is that? What the hell? Anyways, let's take out these emblems. These fire emblems. I'm full of beans.
I can take point.
What the f?
What?
Yo, you a big chungus. That's cool. I don't know that's oh shoot, A just got one-shotted. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold on, Rex, get your ass out here, man. You got people to murder.
That's what Simon says. I don't see it separately sold, man. I am worried.
Oh man, I think they faking you out. They say that you a liar. They saying that you trying to trick me, trying to say that it's not. Yo, stop killing my healers, please. It's really annoying.
Oh no, Cyber. Well, fire away.
That flag is taking
So it's only a 2 thing, he says.
only in 2.
Only in 2 things. The season pass, which is $50 for each games. Each game. Or the digital deluxe edition of the games. Oh. Ugh.
You know, this is why video games, we shouldn't play video games outside. We should all go outside. Enjoy a nice cup of chocolate milkshake, you know? I heard chocolate milkshakes are pretty good this time of year.
It depends.
I mean, it's like end of summer. Like,
Those include DLC you cannot purchase separately.
You forget it. She might as well just stay in Japanese forever. I'm not buying a game just to hear her in English and then complain and bitch that her English VA sucks. And then I will have to say that because then I paid for it, and I'm like, now I'm mad because I paid for a voice that I don't want to hear. So rather than deal with that, I'll just listen to her in Japanese throughout the majority of the thing. I'll half pay attention though because I attention span for when it comes to different languages.
Oh, well, that's wow, really? So swimsuit DLCs are cheaper.
Sorry, I didn't mean the chain attack. I meant to pause, but I forgot you can't pause in this game.
Wait, you seriously can't pause during a battle?
All I see is Glimmer's legs. What are we hitting?
I don't know.
Oh, we're just showing the flag.
Yeah, you're killing the flag.
Oh, well. Whatever, I'm here.
Oh, you chain attack?
Whatever, I'm here. Let's get that experience up.
But yeah, apparently swimsuits DLC is cheaper.
Risa?
Yep. You can buy the horny DLC, but if you want the actual DLC with the English voice cast, you have to pay extra. I mean, to be fair, Namco's DLC for any of their games is always terrible. Aren't they the ones that made Dead or Alive, or that's Camco? Camco, okay.
That's
Konami.
Koei Tecmo.
Oh, Koei Tecmo? Well,
yeah, Team Ninja.
I don't know why I said Camco. What the fuck is Camco?
I have no clue. You tell me.
Koei Tecmo with Namco? Each DLC for swimsuit was $3, pop per character.
How many swimsuits do you get? One?
Well, they said per character.
Ah, man, you should be getting you should get like 3 different strokes. Why are you all the way over there?
Wipe them off the face of Ionios.
Just so you know, I don't do things by halves.
I don't understand any of that you just said.
One swimsuit, nothing else. Like it says.
So do the swimsuits have extra stats? Because in Xeno 2, you got some extra stats for those swimsuits.
Nope.
So they're just literally for horny.
They're just cosmetic. They're just cosmetic.
No, they're literally just for hornies, and that's it. Help. Dude, I could just literally just find an artist who just draws her in a swimsuit and just call it a day. I don't need a whole game of that.
What do you mean? I need the specific DLC of swimsuit to enhance my gaming experience. Dead or Alive taught me that.
And yeah, look where they at now with that stupid decision. Not bankrupt, apparently.
I just love how you had to beat up a flagpole.
Hey, these flags have been making fun of us for too long.
They're just standing there.
Exactly. They shouldn't be standing there.
They were standing there menacingly.
Exactly. That's why they need to be destroyed. See, now you guys are getting it.
I need Ryza in a 2-piece bikini.
You can literally find an artist in that. You can just literally Google Ryza swimsuit, and I'm pretty sure you'll literally have your entire desktop.
You'll get your mileage.
You'll get your mileage indeed. So if you want your friggin' Ryza, just type Google and that's it. And if you type Google, then I'm sorry, you're not allowed to delete your history.
Type Google and Google. Alright, that's what it sounds like.
Type Google swimsuit, you actually get an actual Google icon with
Oh
a swimsuit.
no, don't go there.
Don't go there.
Don't.
No, it's real.
People are making jinkas of
The planet, the black hole.
That and also internet browsers.
Yeah, I know. And they're cool though.
Ryza Season Pass 1 costs just as much as the game. Sheesh.
Not worth it.
Nope.
I haven't even beaten the first Ryza. Why the hell would I end up being all Gucci for the second and third?
Nice knowing you, daytime.
Alright, so
Really? I'm trying to find my copy of Ryza because I wanted to check. I can't find it. I remember downloading the game, and it's not here.
Sabrina, are you sure you actually played the game?
Yes, I did.
Did you buy it physically or digitally?
It would.
It should be in the cloud savings at that point.
I'm trying to remember, like.
Because if you
download
download it, then it sounds like you bought it digitally.
I could have sworn I did it digitally because I remember it being on sale. Because the Ryza games were on sale, so I got the first game.
Hold
I'm
up.
not crazy.
Hold up. Did I read this right? They are selling OST for the game for $9. That means areas of the game. No, I don't think that would be the case. That should not be the case. Areas
Yeah,
should
I think
have
that's just
music.
I think that's just the soundtrack. Cause
Yeah,
there's music.
they should not be allowed to do that. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, like, I know I was distracted, but I know there was music.
I know I was distracted by the English VA, but I'm not that distracted. Anyways, find the game if you... I mean, you can check on your eShop if you have it or not.
I went to my eShop and it wasn't in my re-downloads, and I went to my PS5 and it's not here.
I don't think so.
Huh?
I don't think Sabrina played the game. Wait, actually,
No,
wait.
I
No,
did play the game.
Wait, hold on, calm down. Check your save file and see if you actually had the game in your save file.
Unless that's deleted too. Yeah, check that real quick.
Yeah.
You know, just
Wait,
like
you said on your Switch, right?
I remember it being on my Switch.
What Switch are you turning on right now? The OLED or the original?
The OLED, but I transferred all my game saves and stuff.
Yeah, so her Ryza thing should still be in there. But she somehow got it physically and just don't remember.
I remember getting
Was it Ryza or Sophie? Was Sophie? Because Sophie does have a dove.
No, I remember getting Ryza.
No, it's Altair Ryza. Yeah, it should just be called Altair Ryza Ever Dark Secret Hideout.
And like the eShop, when you do re-downloads and stuff, they have it in alphabetical order.
That is very weird.
Let me see. Maybe go to Elsoft, or maybe I downloaded it and yep, okay, I'm so stupid. Yeah, I downloaded it, I guess when I was re-downloading my stuff, and it was just in my alt software.
Oh, okay. Well, so there you go. Okay, so she does have it. Now go into the game and see if she speaks in English, and then see if you're bullshitting.
Yeah, no, well, like, it had to update, and now my Switch had to turn off.
Now that you updated, now she's not gonna speak in English. Now she's gonna speak Japanese. I knew it.
I really remember her speaking English. I know I was distracted, but I could have sworn I'm not that distracted.
I mean, that's why you didn't play the game anymore. She spoke in English and turned it off.
I know I was distracted.
I wasn't that distracted.
I'm pretty sure. Look, to be honest, considering I played the game, I can tell the distraction. But the problem is that I'm sure she spoke in Japanese.
Yeah, they. For a moment, I was like, I know I pointed out the distraction on my Twitter because I was like, this is ridiculous. What the fuck? and then I stopped playing the game because I'm like, I can't play this game.
Oh, would you put Cyber on Google later?
Does Ryza speak English?
Is there an Altair Ryza 3 English dub?
However, we have not heard her with an English voiceover since her adventures began in 2019. Well, there you go. That means that she does not speak
Answer no for all three.
Yep. Oh, so she doesn't speak English in the third game.
Oh, God.
Oh, that is a loud ass song. Altair Ryza, English edition. Whoa, why is she so loud? Chat, Ryza, we're trying to figure out if you're speaking English or not.
Once I booted up the game, she was speaking Japanese. Maybe I really did forget.
Damn, girl, you so fine. What happened? My mind is blind. I can't remember voices in my head.
The last time I played this game was on April 18th, 2021, and I played for an hour and a half.
Oh, well then.
Thighs were so thick, couldn't play the game no more. Hey, that's why you don't remember she spoke in English. Probably playing like another game during that time.
Why am I getting so much DLC?
Because you paid for it. It's free. It's
didn't-
free. It's free DLC. Don't worry.
I'm
It's
like-
not, you didn't.
I did not pay for
I'm pretty
anything.
sure you were not into the game. You're like, oh yeah, I want this game. I want the DLC too. It's like,
I'm
really?
looking at the distraction again. Why the fuck did I do this? This makes me upset. It's not like
Wait, why does it make you upset?
because it should. Can I talk about it?
Sure. It doesn't matter to me.
Okay, so like to describe why. Okay, they're speaking Japanese. I left the house and I'm in a cutscene. I don't know what's going on. Like,
Ryza, why are you not speaking in English?
I cannot remember. My mom's yelling at me. I don't know what's happening.
You haven't played the game since April! What have you been
21. It's like your actual mom is yelling at you.
You haven't played since April 21st. What do you do? What have you been doing in your room?
April 18th, 2021.
Oh, 18, 20.
Oh.
You've been
I haven't been in 2 years. They're telling me to go farming. I don't care. I'm skipping this. I never skip cutscenes in a game, but obviously I've not played this in 2 years.
Janus! Anyways, talk about your reason as to why this character model is distracting as all get out.
Okay, so like I don't like that her walking animation, because you see her from the back, okay?
Yes.
And the game, she has like this like yellow hoodie type cardigan thing, and for some reason, the laws of gravity makes it go up to show her ass, and then her ass is jiggling each step. And I'm like, this is just what the fuck is wrong with you?
Ulterior Ryza, horny edition. Namco's like, yo, this is gonna sell hotcakes.
Like,
But what about her birth
this
sales?
is not happening to shirts.
Yo, they put a lot of time on her model. You see, they had to put the right details on the right. Also, 69% nice. Anywho, the right details on the character, so that way all the little boys and girls can be able to be mesmerized by. Yes, that's how I want to look in the future.
Bro, it's just like, this doesn't happen with shirts, Namco!
Those.
Last time I checked, my shirt does not hover in the air to specifically show my butt! And then the butt's jiggling with every step that I take!
You wanna know what's sadder? Even the anime is probably gonna be like that.
Also, Cyrus said that 3-book that did net you extra stuff in jiggle physics.
Oh my god, my head.
It does. I am watching the anime. Cyrus says, "Oh no."
Oh, so it does. Yo,
They actually have scenes.
Ulterior Ryza comes out on anime with extra jiggle physics.
I'm looking, okay, so like, I'm having her, like, run towards me now. And it just, like... I just... Like, her butt jiggles more than her boob. Like, and I'm so confused as to why they did this.
Because they know you're gonna be looking behind her constantly, because you're never gonna look in the front.
Like, this makes me uncomfortable. Like, I don't want to see this for an RPG for... Like, how long is this the RPG?
I don't know, 50 hours apparently, I think.
Oh, no.
50 hours in jiggle physics.
I don't want to watch that for 50 hours!
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, I don't think there's physics in the battle system. That is a fucking lie, there is. That is a lie. I'm lying out my ass. There is physics in that.
Yeah, I don't like if I knew where I was, I would so try to like go into a battle to like fact check you, but like I have no clue where I am. I think I was home.
Yeah, I think you're at the beginning of the game.
Oh yeah, I only played an hour.
Oh,
and a half.
no.
Oh, the store
No,
game. Oh, it is 50.
50 hours.
256 booty shaking hours? Bro, no. You can't do that. That's too much.
Yeah, so like I bought the game. I thought it would be fun,
Oh.
and I only played an hour and a half, and I'm like, why did they do this to this girl's like? But like, I think she's what? Isn't she like 17? Like in this game?
I
In
have
the
no
first
idea.
game?
Bro, I don't know, man. Ask Namco.
Like I'm pretty sure she's 17.
No,
So
in the
that makes
game,
me-
yeah.
She is 19 and
She's
1,
19.
2
She's
and
19?
21, 3 and
Okay, at least she's not 17, but still, like.
Sabrina, for the record, they get bigger as each game
Don't
progresses.
say that.
That's what happened. No, people have actually pointed out that they get bigger when you progress through the goddamn game. I am not even kidding you. There was a Twitter of that where somebody said, "Oh, they get bigger each incarnation." Yeah, it's
She got
Man, them vegetables must have went all the way down.
I fully believe that it's not just her. They.
Yeah, there are other
makes
characters.
me internally angry. Because why
Yeah.
the fuck?
Internally angry. That's a new one.
You seem traumatized by this.
No, it's like it just.
what the
They-
male. Wait, yo, at least they're getting both catered to. The male dude pecs gets bigger too.
Oh hell yeah! My bisexual side is definitely
Hell yeah, man,
definitely
pecs.
excited.
Let's go. Altilia Riza, more like peck rises, is my right?
This is coming from someone that enjoys playing Dead or Alive. Like,
And that's also by no that's not by Namco.
That's a Team Ninja.
Koei Tecmo, yeah.
Koei Tecmo.
Yeah.
And they're all the same diff. Maybe that's probably why I can't play the game. Maybe because it's a bit very much of a distracting game. Either that or I don't know what the fuck.
Are you
I'm
talking about
doing.
Dead or Alive or
No, not
Ryza?
no. Dead or Alive, I probably would be distracted by the characters themselves, even though they are pretty cool. But
Yeah,
with
the characters are
Alternative
pretty
Ryza,
cool, so I
it's like-
can get past it. And also, I play as like Marie Rose, so she doesn't have any jiggle physics, so I'm good. She's fun to play as, but I can play as Ayane, so I know that she's like jiggle physics.
Fun fact, Resident 1 and 2 are the rarest games to find physically and very soft for.
I wonder why.
They probably didn't make that much, and every horny gamer was like, titties?
Yo, tits and ass? Let's go. I'm here for some interesting social commentary.
Ah, yes, you want that
I don't know,
Alternative
I want to
Ryza
remember
too.
Senran Karuga.
What is that game?
I feel like you mentioned that name before, so
Wait,
Kagura?
Senra Kagura? That sounds familiar.
it sounds familiar.
Yeah, I think I know about that game.
So that dev helped make Ryza 1 through 3.
Oh my god. Don't Google it.
Oh.
Don't Google it.
I mean, I
Googling it.
Oh
I'm about to Google it.
no. I'm not ruining my search history.
Oh my god, no!
It's okay, my search history is already fucked.
What is this? This is not a game.
I'm pretty sure I know what this is.
The box is just.
Yeah, I know what this is. This is a fighting game, right?
Yeah, it looks like a fighting game. Hope it's a fighting game.
What does that look like? Why is there a little girl?
Bro, it's Japan. I don't know. Why are you asking me these
Fighting
questions?
game and more quotations on more.
Wait. What do you mean more? What do you do in this fighting game? I thought you were supposed to fight.
I don't
and
know.
just-
They're all in pajamas in this one.
No, you should
box art,
be.
so-
You should be fighting. There should be none of that typical etchy crap where you for some reason you suddenly losing stuff.
Oh, look at your percentage, by the way.
I recognize one of
Nice.
these characters. She's in like Blaze Blue, a cross tag.
Hold on, wait. Hold on, wait.
It's really- I'm about to pull up Blaze
Wait.
Blue.
I'm gonna read the development note here. The sequel
boy.
improved on the original by enhancing breast physics and clothing destruction. I'm dead, dude. I'm dead. I can't. Nah, man. Nah, I can't. You can't make that shit up. That's
Okay, I'm only on Blaze Blue because one of these characters looks like one of the characters in Blaze Blue.
Peak game design, Namco says.
Peak game design.
Hold on. What else does it do? Introducing the first playable male character. Yo, let's go.
We didn't have a male character.
And allowing for pair battles. 2 characters that had originally appeared in Senran Kagura versus as downloadable
Guess
content.
we should be able to reach Prison Island now.
No, we shouldn't. Shut up. We should pay attention to this. We're talking about.
Plenty of rest in. Ensure
Yeah,
we're
let's
not-
rest.
You too distracted?
Oh my god, the limited edition is called Nui DX Pack! It
What
includes
does that
the
even
following.
mean?
Okay, well, first off, it includes the following extra: a special collector's box, 5 figurines of Humori Crimson Squad characters in the game, a drama CD, soundtrack CD, and a limited edition original packaging. What the hell does that mean? Oh god. Oh, controversy. Official Nintendo magazine wrote a preview for Senran Kagura 2, Deep Crimson, misnaming it to Senran Kagura Burst 2, labeling
What?
the game as filth and describing it as sexual objectification with breasts and buttocks.
I don't recognize one of these characters. I think I found the male character.
Oh boy.
Okay, so I have Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle, and they have games. Actually, no. Okay, so I see now. So there was 4 DLC characters, and they came from like different series. There's one of them from Senran Kagura, which is Yumi, and I recognized her from like one of the arts. I'm like, wait a minute, I know her, and yeah.
Oh.
So
Ooh, I like this.
she's pretty cool though. I kind of like how her play style is. I like to play with her, and I remember like there's a fire counterpart to her that I think it's like the Persona 4 characters.
That's actually really great. So, with the Nintendo response continues, this elected a response from Hetsu, the production coordinator at Xseed Games, to unofficially reply, criticizing the writer's view as superficial and ignorant to the game's characters, story, and actual gameplay. She also mentioned that the writer for the official Nintendo magazine unsuccessfully attempted to boycott the game without having any knowledge, and that the writer made inappropriate jokes such as describing large breasts as smuggling fleshy watermelons.
What?
Okay, so first off, the official Nintendo magazine was basically part of IGN, or Kotaku, whichever one. So basically talking about the game in a very wrong way, but I don't know the game. But I don't know. I can't judge.
I know the game.
I can't judge as to what the game is about. I don't know if it's actually about buttocks and boobies, but if it is, cool, I guess.
So someone donate.
If you donate that game, I'm pretty sure that game is banned. You're just gonna get a friggin' stern review of it. That's like 5 minutes.
So apparently, it does help them with the physics Sabrina was saying, and more. Like, and I quote: "Hair physics, chest physics, thigh physics, and ew,
toe physics.
Ew."
How do you do toe? What the fuck is toe physics?
I want to make an official apology to Dead or Alive.
You are not the worst game to have your physics engine up the ass. Apparently,
So you know what, Dead or Alive?
You good?
You're not the worst offender anymore. Senran Kagura is apparently.
So wait, you saying that the person who made Senran Kagura is also the person who also? Oh shoot, I'm in the red.
Nick?
Oh my god, no.
Nick?
No.
I think Nick's dying.
I think he is too.
shit, it's not fucking coming back. God damn it.
Oh, nope, I think we're here. I think we're good.
Am I back? Am I back?
You're back.
You're back.
I never saw Twitch have like an error screen. Bryce, I killed this. Twitch is hearing this and they're like, pull the plug, pull the plug, pull the plug. Delete his stream.
Oh my god. No.
And then find her stream. And delete hers too.
I can't.
Like, oh man.
Oh god. Why did that happen at such an opportunity time? I can't. You can't make that up. Sir, they're talking about tit and ass, and they're not doing hot tub streams. We gotta ban these guys.
They're not doing hot tub streams, so delete them immediately.
I got massive DC. I saw that red block. I'm like, are you shitting me right now?
Like, you were disconnecting on Discord too, because we couldn't hear you glitching.
Yeah, I heard you. I heard you guys, and I think you guys were still coming through, but I also was hearing myself. I kept the recording there anyways. I didn't bother to pause it, but I just found it funny that.
It's like code red. We're talking about boobies and boobies and butts.
Boobies and butts.
Okay, so I was trying. No, because the thing is, the last question I was trying to get out, I was saying, was the guy who worked on that game the same person who worked on the game? Apparently, I'm not allowed to ask that question.
And that's confidential information.
Yeah, not allowed.
Stream person. I don't
I have
fucking
no
know.
clue.
I don't pay
I don't
attention to
watch
hot
streamers.
people in
I don't
fucking
know.
hot tubs.
I don't watch that kind
You
of
should
content.
say I don't pay attention to hot people in hot
No,
tubs.
I don't pay attention. Well, you know what? Fair. Yeah, I don't pay attention to hot people in hot tubs. Because why do they call hot tubs when they're not even hot? Yeah, that's right. I said
What do you
it.
mean? They are
Yeah, they are hot.
What, the hot tubs?
Yeah, they're hot.
Oh, well, I mean,
That's
that's
what they
fine.
call hot tubs.
Ah,
Like they keep there's a heater there's a water heater to make sure that the water stays hot.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not just a fun word to put in the front of it.
I don't know what people doing nowadays with their lives on stream, man. It's confusing me right now. Anyway, side quest.
Yeah, my gym got a hot tub and it's great.
You
Whenever
do hot tub streams too?
No, I'm not doing a hot tub stream at my gym.
All right, guys, I'm gonna do some exercises. Let's go. Oh God, a quiz, man.
In the hot tub.
Yeah, you can
I think this quiz is actually how I found out that fog beasts are in the game, because that was like there's like a question that says like what's not a monster in the game.
Wait,
And
hold on. So that's how you knew you didn't run into the fog beast stuff in the thing?
I didn't go to the second area. I did all the quests. I was doing all the quests first.
Oh, fair. That's fair. I was like, wait a minute. Oh, we ran into the fog beast and stuff, but nah, it's cool. That was
Yeah,
a very
it's like-
interesting- Wait, why
Sorry.
am I gonna
No.
hate? Why am I gonna hate this? What?
No, we were trying to veer away from this.
No, it's something I'm gonna hate. Usually when it's something I'm gonna. So Ryza has those.
Oh.
Please tell me one of them is about her thighs, because
So
it is,
I haven't
They
finished
also
the
have
rise.
physics.
I haven't finished the rise, so please.
Yeah. Oh, well,
Yeah.
okay. Well, we're not mentioning any spoilers of Arise. But the thing what Arise has is that it do you like 50 million of skits, Sabrina?
Skits?
It's essentially the things that they do in the Tales of series, where it's basically the characters kind of they're kind of like talking about the stuff that's happening in the game story, and there's sometimes occasional comedic ones where they're just fucking around. But in Tales of Arise, it's prone to have like 5 skits and you don't even move from that spot in a row. So that's pretty much what it is. I mean, I don't know. You might like it. I can't wait for you to message me and say this is fucking annoying.
Yeah, no, there's so many games in my backlog that I need to play through, but I just am so busy at work and going to the gym and everything. I want to stream.
Wait, hold on. What the
What's going on?
You reading what Cyber's saying?
Apparently, if you want skits in Ryza, they are DLC, and you need them to power up your party, and they're $6 each. Oh my god. Are you sure Dead or Alive is worse?
No, I was saying Dead or Alive was the good one between Senran and Kagura. But
Okay. Well, Ryza is
also,
looking like one of those games we should just play normally, and that's it.
That's probably the best way to play it.
Now, we won't get banned playing that game, right? Because, you know, her ass is kind of like showing
Is it
like
what, a
24/7.
T game or M game?
Ryza?
Yeah, Ryza.
I don't think you'll get in trouble. Like, I think more so Twitch cares if it's like full on nudity. I don't think you'll get in trouble with that.
Okay, cool beans.
Because I've seen people play Dead or Alive.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
just
it's
making
fine to
sure.
stream.
Alright, cool. Making sure. Not that Singer Kagura game. Not that one. That one's not good. That one's bad juju. Speaking of which, where is Juju in this game? Don't poof me.
You're actually concerned for Juju? What?
I wanna know where he at, man. Damn.
He's dead.
Damn it. You gotta say that, man. I'm gonna miss that boy. He was like the greatest character in the game.
No, you don't.
Why are you lying?
He had all the great
Stop lying to your
systems.
viewers.
He was like the best character. He had everything that
More
Shulk
lies.
had. He was like the
Well, yeah,
best.
what was
party
his last
member.
name?
None of them have fucking last names. Yeah,
No,
exactly.
Lilia had a last name.
Oh wow, one character out of everybody else in the team. Yeah, that's right. Say nothing.
For a
Wait,
second, I
did
thought
you-
George's name starts Google. I'm like, Google?
Did you catch who Georgie is, by the way?
Wait. You mean that person I just
The
talked
person that you just talked to.
Yeah, like, do you know who she's supposed to be? If you remember Xenoblade 1 quest.
to? Not really, but who?
So there is a quest in Xenoblade 1 where you have to get some dishes. I believe his name is Giorgio, and this is his granddaughter.
Oh.
This is his descendant. Yeah, I think she said that he's her either great granddaughter or granddaughter.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. I didn't know they had
Yeah.
like an NPC that has like a familiar character. Anybody else? Is that Hammer Girl whose father is clearly Zord in here too?
I don't know if there's any other characters like that, but I like the thing I like about Colony 9 in this game. It actually does they canonize some side quests in Xenoblade 1.
Which I like.
Like the gem crafting one, just fixing the gem crafter and mentioning the gem craft man, and all that stuff. The gem man, Giorgio's quest. I believe even like the watch quest to like fix the watch is also canon now, and it's pretty cool because because you kind of do the same thing. Like if you fix another watch, I think she'll it's like nostalgic.
So
But,
why can't they friggin' reference Juju?
Because Juju's not important.
But he built Colony 6.
That's great. This is Colony 9. His niece is
Yeah,
right in
the
front of
opposite
you,
number.
and she does not give a fuck.
Yeah, that's actually pretty fucked up when you think about it. It's like, yeah, she doesn't even mention his ass.
Also, the devs help advertise Ryza using Dead or Alive.
How? What? They just put her ass in the game and then call it a day?
No, I would have known.
So you sure you didn't know about the English voice casting?
It's costumes.
Alright, questions.
Choose the right answer from the options you're given. What is affected by dexterity? Rate of evasion of enemy attacks. Ability to drive a hard bargain. Attack excess. Oh, God.
Accuracy.
Yeah, that's what I said. Mirror's child's play. Next. What initiates a unity combo? Use specials on a launch foe. Use specials on a topple foe. Use specials on a below HP. Use special on a launch foe. 2 hits with 50 crit rate gives 50 chance for at least 1 crit.
75 chance for at least one crit. 90% chance. I actually don't fucking know this one. So I'm going to
2 hits with 50% crit rate gives its. Do you want me to tell you the answer?
Yay, I got it right.
Yeah, 75.
Yay. Anyways, which isn't an enemy type?
Yeah, see,
Turkin,
look.
Liberator, Fog Beast. Wait, what the fuck is a Liberator? Is that a thing?
Not in the game.
Okay, well, there we go. That wasn't even the right answer. Well, rip.
Wait,
I
thought
didn't hear
Turkey was in the game.
Oh wait, I put wait, Liberator? I put Liberator.
Wait, so I thought the question was which enemy?
Which enemy isn't a type? I guess we must have read. I must have misread it. What can stop a foe's initiative art? And knockback, which we barely have used. All right, cool. You got one wrong answer. Time to do the quiz again because you can't get the key card to
I'm
get to
trying to go
freaking-
back to class again, like
stupid. Oh, don't remind me of that, please. God, that was fucking awful. That whole entire session. I hope you clip that whole entire failure of that, because that cap was ass. What about Torgal?
I mean,
Yeah, I know Torgal looks
something
cool.
about his new DLC outfit.
But we're not gonna mention anything about 16. Sabrina hasn't
Yeah.
played that either. She's played that too. She used to experience the tears and sweat that the developers
Yeah.
made into the game.
I also need to purchase the game.
Oh yeah, she also
There's-
needs to actually get the game.
Yeah, because I there's so many things I'm trying to like play at once. I was like, you know what? I'll just wait for 16 to like have like a price drop, and I'll play it in the future.
It had a price drop, 24%.
That's
Not
great.
a lot.
But more of a price drop.
Yeah, like we need more of that.
Probably
yeah.
like a Golden Week sale next year.
Yeah, I say you can wait for the game. You don't really have to jump into it right now because it is a pretty long game.
It's a long game. I'm still playing Tears of the Kingdom, and I'm trying to
Tears of the
play
Kingdom.
Persona 5 Royal.
Oh, man, you're playing a 50-hour game with another 50-hour game. You know what that adds up to? 200. Yeah, that's right. I had addition. Yeah, it actually did take us all summer. But to be fair, the only reason why it took us all summer is because we were playing a dog game and we were playing a human game. So
For 16.
yeah, 16 took us all summer. We're finally finishing it Monday after so long because I actually took it to heart when you guys tell me that I rushed the fucking game and I actually decided to go slow, and I'm glad I did because I actually managed to do like everything, open every nook and cranny in the game. And I'm glad I did.
Yeah.
I actually wanted to. And that's why I'm kind of doing this with this game too. I want to enjoy
you
them,
should.
but I won't be playing another fucking RPG because I can't do that forever.
You've been playing too many RPGs.
I literally have been playing too many RPGs. Scarlet Nexus was the exception to the rule because it was an action RPG, and Namco is bad at sometimes making video games.
Spider-Man time?
No, we have to. Spider-Man doesn't come out until friggin' November.
October.
Fuck.
It's the same day. It comes out the same day as Wonder.
Oh
Yeah,
shoot!
same day as Wonder.
We can do Scooter Dudes. And we'll see how I'm feeling.
Well, if that video game strike happens, I'm not crossing the picket line. So yay!
That is fair.
Yep.
Because Insomniac is one of those companies that hire SAG actors. I can't pronounce things anymore. So yeah, so if that strike does go through, yeah.
Okay,
try my best to not cross the picket line.
Okay, how about this? If Ryza, not Ryza, I was gonna say if Ryza wins, if the strike happens, if the strike happens, we're not gonna play Booty Warrior Ryza because why? It's like that's another RPG. I barely don't know what the hell to do in that game. But if it does happen, what's gonna happen is that Skyder Dudes is gonna go out the window. So instead, we'll have another plan, which was something that I wanted to play, which I completely fucking forgot now because I don't even freaking remember. I'll figure it out.
Look, there's so many indie games and a bunch of games in my backlog that I can just keep on playing until the strike is over.
Well, I don't want to play the other RPG that you made me buy. I forgot what it was called. It's an indie game.
What?
Chris Tales, I think.
Oh, Yeah, Crystal.
Yeah, I had that, but I don't want to play another RPG because we played like literally 15
That's fair.
RPGs already.
Literally, I think like your last 2 games would be like Scarlet Nexus and currently Okami are like 2 games that I both have either bought for you or have let you borrowed. So it's just been your streams have been like watch me play what Sabrina has either purchased or let me borrow from her game guest collection.
Is that fun,
Stream.
guys? Is that fun?
Even when I'm not streaming, I have to. Somewhere.
But hey, I like the games that you gave me. Scarlet Nexus is a little bit up and down. I don't know what the fuck is your problem with Kiriko. Not Kiriko. Kirito.
Whoa.
Not Kirito. Isuna. Not Isuna. What the hell is his name?
Yuito.
Yuito. There you go. Anyways, I don't know what's your damage with him. He didn't do anything.
I just like Kasane's better.
Okay, fair enough. I know, Kasane's an old ninja. The next game we'll probably play,
I love that game.
Oh shoot, we had one. I had it. I mean, I could always just be lazy and just do Warrior Land.
You should play Banjo-Kazooie.
We
We
did,
played
actually.
Banjo-Kazooie, and she got frustrated, didn't like Gruntilda, because she's scary.
No, she was frustrating.
Yeah, she was.
Then better plan. Play Banjo-Tooie.
Okay, Sabrina, let me just go ahead and play Banjo-Tooie. On what?
I got an Xbox you can borrow.
Sabrina. Stop. I'm not borrowing a whole ass fucking console from you.
I trust you.
Not bringing a fucking whole console over from where you live. No.
Okay, what if I mail it to you?
No. That's just dumb. Don't do that, because I don't even know how to mail it back.
What do you don't know how to mail it back?
I'm telling you, if you
just
send
bring
it
it back the next time you come back.
Yeah, okay.
Or I'll go over to your house and I'll grab it from you. And
Yeah, that's better. Just do that. You already know where I live anyways.
You assume that
I
she
do.
has Starfield Cyber. I don't know if she does or not.
Yeah, I don't have Starfield, so Nick would have to buy it. But my Xbox is a rare replay machine.
No other games allowed.
And I paid $0.00 for the game and for the console.
I still am not buying a game for it.
Yeah, you're really fixated on that Starfield Cyber.
You really want us to go ahead and run around, dude? I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this right now. If we get fucking Starfield, all I'm gonna do is just run around, shoot people in the face, and if I can't do that, then it's no point.
What is Starfield? Because
I have no idea.
It's an exploratory game. It's basically an open world space game.
I'm just going by the first title because I watched the first episode of Starfield first from Steven. The title that he put is Skyrim in space.
Yeah, that's probably the better. That's actually.
And I seen the first 30 minutes of it. And I already got bored of it because of Steven. I love Steven, but I got bored of it.
I just saw the Yeti's shirt for tomorrow. The sneak peek.
What is it?
Cosmos.
Yo, does that mean Xenosaga remake? Also, they got no offense. No offense, they're teasing Xenosaga remake. No offense, because A literally looks like Cosmos. I don't care what anybody says, because I got a huge ass Cosmos vibe from them. And if they don't make friggin' Xenosaga remake, hell, Matthew looks like the dude from Xenogears. They're gonna make those games, and when they remake those games, be sure to @ me on twitter.com and say you did it, man.
Blue Sky?
Yeah, on bluesky.com. You know where I'm at. You know it. And when it happens, the Xeno fans will rage and they will enjoy.
And there'll be a bunch of dickheads that'll be saying that Xenosaga and Gears suck.
I really want to play Saga and Gears, but it's so goddamn expensive to get the games, and I don't know how to emulate. So.
Well, you first get a PlayStation 2.
Okay, I have one. Thank you. And the game is like over $100.
You get a ROM. You put it in your disc, And boom, Xenosaga. Well, no, you can, like, I mean, I don't even know how much you want to actually search for an emulator like that. You're probably just better off just waiting for an eventual remake. Because I'm sure they're going to make a remake.
What I might just do is, like, reach out to a experiment.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can go ahead and give you a emulator and find one lickety split. One that actually works. I mean, you also have to, because with the PlayStation 2, it's not like the other emulators, which is like easy to set up. With the PlayStation 2, you gotta get like certain BIOS for it and all that other junk, and I fucking hate it.
Yeah,
I hate the PlayStation 2 emulator. Like, I knew how to set it up, but it was still a pain in the ass. I still enjoy it. Yeah. Wait, no one posts that. What the hell are you talking about? What I'm seeing is substantial leak down. Be legit.
Leaker known.
Details. Nishita's favorite rumor, but it's actually in trouble. Wait, what the fuck is our favorite rumor?
I have no idea.
Wait, what favorite rumor?
I'm thinking as a sarcastic favorite. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, the doo-doo Switch 2.
The imaginary console.
You know, the Sheen award that keeps showing us the same damn thing constantly until it actually becomes a reality. You know, the more and more we keep saying it, it'll become true eventually, and then somebody's gonna say, "See, guys, I told you Switch 2 is real." Yeah, because you kept saying it every fucking time, dude.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, of course it's going to exist at one point. It's the same exact thing of this one person I knew that said, like, every single week, there's gonna be a Nintendo Direct this week. I can feel it, guys, and would say it every single week. And see, I told you guys. It's like, of course you're gonna get it right eventually. Like, you're saying it every week.
Your win-loss ratio, yeah, that's a big difference.
See, guys, I was right. Switch 2, it's real. You know, the Switch 2! The Switch 2
eventually, there probably will be.
Yeah, and then everybody will get their Chopper memes. You know that scene is actually depressing, right?
I figured because he was crying, so...
Yeah, I kind of figured it was. I mean, he's literally crying. What the fuck would we be happy about? So having the right scene.
So I saw 2 episodes of the One Piece live action. It looked pretty good. Like,
Does it make you want to watch the show?
I don't know if I don't know about that.
Can you go away, guys? Can you stop shooting me, please? We can't shoot you from up here. Oh, wait, who the hell is... Yo, who's fighting? What the... Wait, how are you hitting him? How? What the... What is happening?
Nickel, how are you doing that? Have him drop down a bit. Maybe they'll help. Move your character's like farther down.
No, Rex is hitting him too.
I have no clue.
Alright, I'm just gonna let the game play itself. Oh no, A is somehow dying. I don't know how.
Well, you're also on Glimmer, and Glimmer's not doing her healing business.
Oh, A just died.
Oh, well, rip.
Oh, well, there comes Glimmer, and I think Glimmer completely... Nope. That's it. You got him. This is not working.
I don't think this is gonna work.
It's not working. Because A and Glimmer just died. Ha! Y'all can't get us.
Oh God.
How are we still getting hit? Yo, this game is bullshit, man. Bullshit video game.
And the days of Xenoblade 1 and 2 where you can just escape into the water.
Yeah, now they're competent. I hate that. I hate when my enemies are competent. Anyways, we're gonna go back to freaking Colony 600 and then go praise about Juju's ridiculous accomplishment of making a child. Yeah.
What?
Where?
What? Where?
It's an origin, dummy. Duh.
Oh yeah.
Ah yeah, origin. Zed is Juju's child.
Oh. No.
I want the developer just be bullshitting. Why is every time I try to warp to Colony 9, it just takes 5 years to load?
I was wondering about that because it did that earlier. I'm like, is your game okay?
No, I think my Switch need that rumor Switch 2. It's time for the Switch 2 to introduce itself. You fucking idiots, it's not real. Also, we're kind of assuming that that the guy who did the direct thing will probably be the person to voice Mario, but we don't even know anymore.
Yeah,
Look, if we see the name Michael English, I think that's his name, then we'll know.
I don't think that's even his name. I think we're just bullshitting. We actually don't really know the dude's name.
I thought we legit like looked it up and his name was Michael English.
Just because we looked it up doesn't mean it's real.
I mean,
do you believe in
right about
everything? Do you
that.
believe in anything on the internet anymore?
not exactly.
Good.
Not
Keep it that way.
everything.
Keep it that way.
If it seems convincing, but it's not a real thing, then perhaps that might trick me.
Nah, not even. Even if it's convincing, I still don't believe it.
It's just two switches duct taped together.
That'd be some crap, you know?
Well,
Yeah.
there's some room to improve at least. I'm really
Oh.
shaping up here.
Hearts are looking sharp. Getting stronger. Getting stronger.
Yes, Rex, you're definitely getting stronger.
Let's work on this one. Let's work on this one. Feels good. Feels good. Feels good.
They really couldn't get them to voice, like, do any other lines. They have one line, and that's it.
Result of experience.
That's all they need.
They have one line, and that's it. Check
Feels
out this
good.
sick new skill! Check out this sick new skill!
Ew. I'm full of beans.
I'm full of beans! Alright, that's the end of that. That was an interesting session.
That
like
was
in the halfway
yeah.
point, that basically went from talking about DLC, which became freaking, I don't even remember what it is anymore. Anagram doesn't make any sense. And talking about Rise of Booty for like the majority of it, and then we were questioning why the hell the game exists. And Sabrina thought that she was playing in English, but in reality, she bunked herself in the head, and she actually was not playing in English; she was playing in Japanese. So, Sunday is obviously not us streaming. That's pretty much it for us for the week of Xeno 3. We'll be returning.
Okay, so you're not doing. I was
No.
wondering why you guys didn't stream last Sunday. I'm like, wait, are you guys not doing
No,
Xenoblade the whole week anymore?
no, I decided to change it because we need a break.
Yeah, that would be best.
Because, like, we're going from Monday through Sunday. That's not good. But anyways, we'll see you guys Monday. Will be the finale of Final Fantasy 600. And then after that, I will bring up whatever other random game I decide.
Yeah.
Maybe Final Fantasy 9. That's another RPG.
No more RPGs!
I don't want to do RPGs anymore. Oh, let's
Exactly.
play Final Fantasy 9.
Good night, everybody.
Night.
Yeah.